evening. Welcome. It's wonderful to be on Gino's spot.
Relax, sit down. Coming out of PE town. One drink, find a shot. Never mind your liver, get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Have a Gino shot.
Gino's shot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gino's Spot. Tonight we have a nautical theme indeed in place. I've got out my Navy hat, which I was never in the Navy. I stole this from a poor drunk Navy lad. And he's still around. He's probably still drunk and poor. We'll see how he is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gino's Spot. We have, like I said, nautical, and because we have Alan Straton in tonight, and Alan Straton's got a whole lot of sailing stories for us. Wayne Jepson, the Jepsons are on tonight. Where's your boot? Where is he as well? We may as well have both of your bastards on. You better tag him. All right, there we go. Brian Wilkinson. Good evening, Brian Wilkinson. Lovely to have you here on this Saturday evening. It's a Saturday evening tonight, indeed. Because we're normally doing the Saturdays, but these days we're doing Thursdays because there's always rugby and there's always stuff going on the weekends. So we do a rebroadcast on the Saturday. So hello to the rebroadcast people on Saturday. We love you just as much as the Thursday people. Although the Thursday, like Brendan Kelly, is saying hello from Winterton in Natal, because Brendan Kelly is sleeping in a different place every single night of his life, it seems. Last time he was in Durban, I think he was close by to Wilnerton, but he definitely wasn't there. And the last time before that, he was stuck in the cold and rain in the Oliphant's Pass, I think. And then he was in PE, and then he was. I can't follow you, Brendan Kelly. I don't know where you're going to be next. Just keep in touch. No matter where you are. Thank you, of course, to our sponsors, Fitch and Leeds, and Spa, who have been fantastic throughout this lockdown with me, and I cannot thank them enough for being involved in this lovely local and you know, that's just the thing. The Gino Spot has become the little local go-to. It's like a show about the normal people of the Eastern Cape. That's what you wanted to be about. When I say normal, dressed like this, I know it sounds weird, but it's fine. I'm taking on the character of this chap because I quite like this whole vibe. There was my ship's captain always seems to have a few little toots, and that's the reason why, because I have a little bit of Fitch and Leeds tonight, as well as a little gin just put in here, because I've had what's a rock shandy. It's a rock shandy, but which is supposed to be a non-alcoholic drink, but I have put a little bit of gin in there. Thank you very much to Keith, for the punters. Lovely, we're punting here tonight as well. So there we go. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic week. It's been good weather. Things are looking up. It's going to be okay. We're going to be through this thing. Everybody's getting vaccinated and stuff, and then there's going to be no more illness and no more war. No, there will be, but we'll just carry on. Okay, so also let me get a song. Let me get a song going for you. Give me something in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from and what you got in your glass, or just give me some news. I don't care what it is. Just give me a little bit of news and I'll sing it for you. All right. Welcome to Gino's Spot. It's going to be a good show tonight. It's quite a long intro, this. I see this. Alright. Where can you find your pleasure? Search the world for treasure. Learn science and technology. Where can you begin to make your dreams all come true, on the land or on the sea? Where can you learn to fly, learn to skin dive, play sports and in oceanography? Sign up on the big band, sailing in the grandstand when you're cheating others me. In the Navy, there's Brian Wilkinson in the Navy. You can rock the boat of sin in the Navy. Come on and make a stand in the Navy, in the Navy, in the Navy. Come on, protect your motherland in the Navy. Come on and make a stand in the Navy. Come on, make a band in the Navy, in the Navy, in the Navy. Then clap your keyboards. They want you, they want you, they want you as a new recruit. They want you, we're gonna have a good night tonight. Gino Spot ready to go on a Thursday. Woo! Welcome indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna get started because we have quite a few things to get through. In one, not least, our fine young man who always helps us out to find out what sort of drinks we should be having for the evening. So I've got my rock shandy. Hello, Wendy Tompkins Thompson. Lovely to have you on board as well. Nice that we got our regulars on as well. Always the regulars are always here, and then we get a couple of guys from all over the place, all over the world, indeed. So I see Sue Scheltmar. Hello, Sue. I'm glad you're watching. I'm very glad you're watching, indeed, and I hope you like my hat. So we normally shoot to our magical mixologist, which is Justin. Let's have a look and see for the let's give Fitch and Leeds a bit of space.
When the sun goes down and you need a little tickle, Fitch and Leeds have got a flavor for the people.
Hey guys, welcome to Magical Mixologist. Today I got something quick and easy for you, a little bit of a bittersweet thing because you don't get to see my face on the screen for as long, but that's fine because the drink that I'm going to teach you how to make is absolutely amazing. Alright, so we're going to take our shaker full of ice, we're going to add the juice from half a grapefruit right in there, and a shot of simple syrup, fantastic, and of course a bit of gin. Right, so we're obviously going to take that, mix it up. Yeah, awesome. And then we're going to chuck it over the ice. It's the same process as always, nice and easy. And then, just for a bit of presentation, we're going to take our Fitch and Leeds grapefruit tonic. I'm going to take this little bar spoon and see if it works. Is it working? It looks like it's working. Try and layer it up. It didn't layer, kind of, not really, but it did. It looks good, I'm happy with it. Let's stir it up now. Oh, there we go.
Fitch and Leeds have got a mixer that'll fix you on the table.
Fitch and Leeds, the bespoke mixer for the discerning individual.
Okay, you got
All right.
Ooh.
There we are. We're in. Alan Straton. Indeed, welcome to Gino Spot. And I think we got the other mic on, and we got the other mic now. We can use this
doesn't
one.
matter.
Great.
You don't need
This
to
one. This one is here, so I can. That's quite a fancy one, eh?
Yeah,
I like that.
Gary, you must have spent all of 5 minutes on that one.
You can use it for your, when you're doing your big whatever you do on the big screen. When you get onto international CNN.
On the big screen.
Yeah, I call it the big screen, which is any screen that's not this one over here.
Is that a bit like going to the drive-in?
Yeah, yes. I remember those days. I loved the driving. Did you enjoy the driving?
Ooh, drive-ins were naughty places.
Oh yes, did you go for that? I went to watch the movies. Alan. I don't know if you went to do that.
No, I went to eat hamburgers.
Of course, and that little spot in the middle of the thing. Warmer driving. Yeah, there was warmer driving.
Warmer driving. There was the one where Macro used to be. That was very popular.
Green Bushes, I think that's Green Bushes, isn't it?
No, there was one before Green Bushes. There was one at Macro.
Oh man,
where Macro is.
Tell us where the drive-ins were. These guys are good though. These guys are on the comments. Come on, guys, on the comments. Tell us which were the drive-ins, because there was Warmer. I think there was Green Bushes.
Yeah.
But macro, I don't know. I can't remember the macro one.
There was one in Dispatch.
And the patch as well.
Yeah, Dispatch is my patch.
Excellent.
Dispatch is your
Is
patch.
it? Is it? Talking about the patch, I've got to get Donnie Gerber on at some stage. I've got to get him. I think
He's popping up on social media a lot, eh?
he's been
doing some good stuff.
He's been a bit busy. Eh?
Yeah, he's doing some good stuff.
I must actually have a look. Maybe he's got a social media lady or something, because he had COVID, I think, as well.
Yeah, he did have COVID.
Yeah. So I think he obviously ate all his Pro Nutro and then he was alright. Because then you're doing Pro Nutro at one stage.
I don't remember, but all I remember is those big thighs of him.
Yes, he could
My
run.
word, he could run past an elephant.
I tell you, and I mean, I just anyway, that's a whole nother story. That Donnie is amazing. It is, and all from the patch, you know. That's where we got to it.
Am I allowed to drink my pink drink?
You are allowed to drink your pink drink.
Your good health, my friend.
And
Sugar-free, alcohol-free,
everything.
personality-free, animal-free, and free from Gino.
Free from me, everything. I've got a little bit of alcohol in mine here. Rob Blake from Melkbos Strand, lovely to have you.
Oh,
on.
Rob, how the hell are you, bud?
I don't know what Rob's. Where's Rob tie in? Cape Road, where Macro is. Yes, it was a Cape Road driving.
Cape Road driving.
Ah, well done, Wendy.
Yeah.
Did you go there, eh? Huh?
Not with me, Wendy.
No, it wasn't with you. It was with Paul, maybe her husband, her current husband, obviously. That's who you were with then, Wendy. We won't get Wendy into trouble. Oh, my word.
Lordy.
And I see Sue's watching as well. Sue's, she said, is that with your fruit of your loins? With
No,
your
not
children?
the fruit of my loins.
Fruit
No.
of other loins.
Fruit of other loins, yes.
Excellent.
Hello, John. Hello, Nick.
I see. Oh, okay. We got John and Nick. Oh, they're boys.
Yeah,
Okay, those are the boys. And how old?
10 and 8.
10 and 8. Good boys. I like that. 10 and 8's a good age as well. They're kind of they're not in that like giving you crap zone yet. You find that not yours.
You see
yours
my
are.
face.
I see it.
You see my face.
I'm seeing it. Maybe they started early with you.
Carrying on.
Okay.
Carrying on. Good one, guys.
But kids will do all sorts for you. I mean, it's like it changes your whole perspective on life. You know, everything sort of.
Yeah, well, my oldest is 30. Eh?
She was. So you've been through the mill with that.
My youngest daughter, she's 27.
How many kids all in all?
Only 2.
Only two. Okay.
Only
Two
two.
of your
Two of
fruit from your loins.
Oh, let's not call it fruit.
Okay, fruit. Okay, so kids are in their 30s already. Jeez.
Yeah, Philip's in his 30s. Philip is 30 this year.
Yeah.
He's in London.
Okay.
Brittany is down in Cape Town.
Okay.
She's 27.
Not fighting her father in the courts like the other Brittany.
No. Different spelling.
Yes. Okay.
Different spelling.
Right.
Different spelling. And she can't sing that well, my Brittany.
okay.
She can't sing that well.
Well, I'm sure she's going to be very pleased at you for bringing that up.
Don't think she's watching.
No. Well, she'll watch. I'm sure she'll eventually watch, and then you can put a comment right here, Brittany, to say that I'm watching you. You bastard.
I saw you, you old bugger.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
And I mean, at the moment, what are you busying yourself with at this present moment? What like jobs wise? You do a whole lot of stuff, so we're going to go through a bit of the stuff that you do. But I mean, what are you busy? What's the biggest thing at the moment?
Biggest thing at the moment. Morphing from MyPE into MyPE.
Okay.
Still doing a lot of marketing for family business.
That's electrical business.
Electrical, yes.
Okay.
Established by my late father in 1966.
Wow. Okay. Straton's electrical.
Straton Electrical, yeah.
Okay.
My brother does all the operational stuff, my brother Michael.
Okay.
So he's really got to knuckle down and work.
Yes.
And I get to play and have fun.
And you bugger around. You sit and bugger around.
Yeah, I have a little bit of fun. And as you know, the yacht club is now defunct.
Yes.
There's unfortunately no more yacht club. There's a small version of
Algoa Bay Yacht Club, huh?
Algoa Yacht Club, yeah.
Okay.
Long sad story. We'll get into it later after
Yeah.
you've had a few more gins.
Yes, I'll have a little gin to talk about
Yes,
that.
yeah, it'll fit in quite nicely with that little
No,
jacket you've got.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
This was actually from I think this is the hat as well from my cousin who was in the Navy in
Really?
In Simonstown, yeah. I don't know. Do these badges have any meaning? Would you be able to tell what it is?
I don't know, but maybe my friend Frank will be able to tell you, because Frank was in the Navy.
It's got wings there. I don't know. It's got wings on it. It's supposed to
This
have
is
wings.
from down.
You know that one? I don't know. Maybe it's a sticker that's just been put on.
Simonstown.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. No, it must be on there.
I don't
There we
know.
go. Commodore to Commodore. Hello to ex-Commodore Brendan Kelly. Oh, I see. There we go.
There you go.
Tell us what it is.
Tell us what it is.
Tell us what this is. Come on. I don't know. Come on. Johan is my cousin. He used this. Unless this was stuck on by the costume ladies, but I don't think so.
I'm glad he spelled Commodore correctly.
Oh, that was Greg. Yes.
Yes.
Greg van Staden.
Yes. Yeah.
Saying Commodore to Commodore. Is that Brendan Kelly also Commodore?
Oh, my word, Brendan.
Yeah. Brendan was online as well, but Brendan's been like chopping around. He's all over the place at the moment.
Really?
He's in Durban,
Yeah.
in Durban at the moment.
Travel safe, brother.
Is he? What is Commodore? It sounds very impressive. What is this? I don't know anything about sailing. I've got to say,
Okay.
I'm a sailing Philistine. So I mean,
Okay, the Commodore of a yacht club is very similar to the golf captain of the
Okay.
captain of a golf club.
golf club. Yeah. Okay.
Responsible for everything and praised for nothing.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah, that's basically what the Commodore
But it's a
does.
nice title though. I do like Commodore.
Yeah, it is a nice title, but you must remember,
Yes.
and a lot of people go, oh, what was your job? You were the Commodore. Remember, it's an unpaid job.
Oh right. So it's a volunteer
It's a
position.
volunteer position.
Yeah. So it's for the love in the end.
Basically it's for the love.
Yeah.
Or it's a case of, let's choose somebody out of the committee who likes to be flagellated every now and then.
to the Catholics. Oh no! Oh, isn't that crazy? I mean, obviously, like I said, now it's a love. So your love of sailing, does that go right back to when you were young?
Sure, long time. I've been sailing for more than 30 years. Yeah, a long time.
So you didn't start you didn't start when you were like 8 or 9 or 10.
Unfortunately not. I didn't start when I was 8 or 9 or 10. I was too busy doing swimming,
Okay.
life-saving.
Okay.
Strangely enough, out of the life-saving,
Yeah.
my very first time on any form of a sailboat was on, I forget his name, Dr. Peter Schwartz's windsurfer. He brought one of the first windsurfers into this
Yes.
town. And he brought it down to...
Like a doofor or one of those.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Those big, thick things.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you could kill a whale with it.
A barge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all had a go on this thing, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Then I went on to Hobies.
Okay. Oh, the Hobie Cats.
Hobie Cats were-
What happened to the Hobies? Because the Hobie Beach, I mean, that place was just full of Hobies every single week. Money.
That's all.
Just
money.
too much
I mean,
to buy.
you could buy a Hobie in those days.
Yeah.
2.5, 3 grand.
Yeah.
Now, if you want a decent Hobie,
Yeah.
280
280,000 rand.
rands. Yeah. If you want a decent Hobie.
Crap. Okay, can't you buy one of those 3,000 ones? Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, you'll probably not make it past the surf line.
But I mean, they seem to make it back then. There we go. A rear admiral, I believe. Greg
Rather than
from
rear
Stars.
Commodore. Yeah, well, at the end of that, we go Commodore.
That, you had to bring that up now, Greg, didn't you?
Yeah, Greg.
Honestly.
Have another beer, Greg.
Greg is actually at the Powerboat Club. He's doing the Powerboat Club stuff, and
Yeah.
I think they're doing a lot at North End Lake.
Yeah, the Powerboat Club supported us a lot. We had our 24-hour sailing race there
Okay,
at North End Lake.
regatta.
Yeah,
Wow.
which is stunning.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful there.
Yeah, I mean to sail on the North End Lake in the shadow of the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium and to sail at night
Yes. Yes, isn't it great?
is really cool.
And so they got lights on the whole thing. or
Yeah,
the-
we got lights, but
Okay, yeah,
eventually you know where you're going because there's little flashing lights on the buoys.
Ah, wow, that is amazing. And I mean, so you think like something like North End Lake should be used, and I know Greg's going to agree with me with this, and he would love to do, but to be like a real hub for people, tourists, and something to do. You know,
Yes.
on a Saturday or a Sunday, you can be in North End Lake, and everybody's in the water, and it's it could be such a lovely spot.
You know, it's a perennial thing though.
Yeah.
North End Lake, it's got a little problem with E. coli
Yeah.
because the E. coli comes down in the stormwater drains.
Oh, right, okay.
And
But they clean
they've
it
done some
regularly.
sterling work. They've done some sterling work in setting up all those burns to rehabilitate and to
Yeah.
and to clean the water.
And the factories around, I think, actually clean it as opposed to dirty it.
Look, the
Yeah.
factories around are actually quite clean.
Mm.
It's the illegal connections to the stormwater drains.
Yes.
There's quite a number of them.
Yeah,
So when everybody flushes their toilet, so
yeah.
the poo-poo runs down the stormwater drain
Yeah.
into the North End Lake. There's spots there where the water is very clean. It's so clean that it's almost drinkable.
Yes.
And that's actually quite close to where the Powerboat Club is.
Yeah.
More towards the sort of Coke side.
Yeah.
There's a nice little section there with the reeds, and you
Okay.
can actually see the water's clean.
Yes. And I've seen. I swam there many times, and we go paddling every now and again. I've been.
Yeah, paddling is
Yeah,
good.
it's been great. But because it. I mean, I think I think Coca-Cola and those places are also trying to help in cleaning up that whole area as well. So it wouldn't be good for them as well, you know.
Of course, it's going to be good for them.
Yeah.
It was good advertising for them. But you know, we were going to have a quite a big regatta there before COVID,
Yeah.
and we were quite close to having it
Yeah.
when the results of the tests came back.
Okay.
And we had support from the stadium, we had support from
Yeah.
sport, and they said we can't support you with these
Yeah, with
readings.
those readings.
It's impossible.
Okay.
So-
It's obviously an ongoing thing. So you've got to keep on fighting at it, trying to find it. It's like the Barkens River here as well. I mean, there's always a sewage leak or something, and it seems like the sewer pipes come down the valley. You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. Well, you know, you think about it. If the sewage pump stations get full, and I'm talking specifically about the one that's down near the harbour.
yeah,
If that gets full, where does it stream out?
still
Into the harbour. Straight into the harbour.
Yeah.
If you go to Pedsack, on the right-hand side, you'll see there's an outfall there.
Yeah.
That's where it goes streaming out.
Yeah.
But by the same token, you must remember that salt water is a very good sanitizer. So it'll be stinky for a while, but then it'll sanitize it and it'll go. So, you know, there's a lot of thought got to be done with the way that we are getting rid of our waste.
Yeah. But that's infrastructure again. I think every time there's a sewage spill onto the roads, it ends up in the lake as all the stormwater goes.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right, Brendan. It's I mean, we've got to try and, you know, that's infrastructure again. You know, it's just like our water situation, Nooit Gedacht story, which we spoke to the mayor about as well, and you know, it's that's big money as well. You know, so
And where do you begin?
Taxes.
Yeah.
There we go. Michelle from Reed. Hi, boss. Good to see you.
Michelle.
Michelle.
How the hell are you? My goodness. Still got the purple hair.
Yes, Michelle got purple hair. Nice,
she had
Michelle. I
purple hair.
quite like the purple. See, I've got my race because the race is coming up soon. The virtual race.
Yes.
They're doing virtual races these days, you know, Alan, because you can't do the real races because you can't put just 100 people or 50 people in the race. So this is on the 4th of September. And if you've registered, you can go and collect your packs now at the shops, I believe. So go along and get your T-shirts and your buffs and stuff. Yeah, the
your
buffs
stuff.
and things.
Stuff and run.
Yes.
Run up and down the road outside
Yes,
your house.
absolutely.
Take photographs.
You can choose the things with a virtual run. You can run as long as you like and wherever you like. So you can run around your house if you want. You still get your medal.
I used to joke with people after I got out of the army. I said, "That's it. I'm never running again in my life."
You don't like running?
No, I hated
Still
that
don't.
running. It.
Still don't.
No.
I love running, man. I run
What?
all the time. I'm a member of Achilles Running Club, and I run a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I'd like to say that I'm proud of you, but I'm not.
I was one of the guys that used to ride to school or work or wherever I was going, and you'd see the guys running at like 7 o'clock in the morning. You think, what the hell's that guy doing?
Yeah.
But now I'm one of those guys, and like I see them, and I think, come on, I need to
Really?
run. I need to have a run. Yeah.
No, I used to cycle to school
Okay. Oh yeah.
from Sunridge to Grey.
Okay, so are you born and bred here at PE, eh?
Yeah, you know, you can't even take the P out of me. It's, forever. Or should I say the Kapech or the GQ or whatever it is.
The Bergies. I like to, we do, it's the thing. Andrew Freeborn, who was one of my guests on the show, he came up with Bergies. So if we're Bergies, then we're Bergies. I like that.
Yeah.
I can deal with it. I think we've had to like get around over the fact now that it's changed. It's done, you know.
You know,
I don't think there's any going back here.
It's that old desiderata thing, you know. Who can actually change it back?
Yeah.
Accept it, embrace it,
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah.
And if anybody should be really, really, really upset that the name has changed,
Yeah.
I think maybe I could be that person.
Yeah. Because of MyPE, yes.
Because of MyPE. I mean, you know, it's been 15 years
building this brand.
building this brand, and then all of a sudden this Nati says,
Yeah.
thanks for the memories, brother, goodbye.
Out it goes. Out it goes. I know, isn't it crazy?
Yeah, well,
I
you
mean,
know, it's adaptable. We're adaptable.
Now Harry Lloyd. There's Harry Lloyd saying, how's it? I don't even know Harry. He used to sing for Taxi.
No.
Remember the band Taxi? Yeah.
I remember
That's
Taxi.
Harry Lloyd. Harry. I hope you're doing well, brother. And
I probably had many beers watching you, eh?
he used to play at many gigs. And
Purple hair will never die.
there we go. Yeah, hippie old chick, eh? Hippie, eh?
Yeah, we're
Nice.
watching it.
Whenever I think hippie, I think hairy. Well, that's a purple hairy. There was a famous Don Martin thing that used to say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And then he lets down the hair, and then he goes squeak, 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 and then he's hanging on the arm hairs. He climbs up her hair, but
You wonder where the people get their ideas from.
no. Don Martin, Mad Magazine, remember that?
I remember the
Yeah,
Mad
yeah.
magazine.
So,
This guy.
okay, so Sunridge, you say Sunridge Park, and then and then Grey after that, Grey High.
Well, I used to cycle from Sunridge to Grey.
Oh, okay. So you went to Grey from junior and
From
senior-
junior school, yeah.
and senior school. Okay, so Grey, born and bred, eh?
Yeah.
Now all the secret handshakes. And
Sorry for
everything.
you, brother. Sorry.
We've had a lot of Grey people on the people from the Grey on the show.
Grey, yes.
I was from the VP.
From the VP.
Yeah, which was it's fun. It
Doesn't have the same kind of a cachet, I'm sorry.
Victoria Park.
Yeah.
Very colonial. I don't think. Yeah, we're going to change the name eventually. Hey, I don't know. That's as well with the name changing. We were talking about it now with this Gabecha, and I'm not going to dwell long on it because it's been spoken about to death. But you know, in the beginning, it's like this. What the hell, Klubi? How's it?
Hey, Klubi.
Lovely change. We need change. You're right. And
She's going to stand. Yeah, I think it's actually in your ward
yeah. Oh, really?
for AIM.
For AIM.
Yeah.
AIM. We'll talk about AIM just now as well, Klubi. And because we've got Kusta here as well. So is he going to go? Stays here too?
Yeah, Kusta's up the road from you.
Yes, he does. He stays in St. John's Close.
You're almost
Up the road.
kissing cousins, man.
We are. He comes walking past my house every now and again and says, how's it? In fact,
Really?
Kusta, if you're watching, I missed you the other day. He popped around and said hello, and he was talking to my mate outside.
Yeah, he was bringing that mad dog with you, Kusta.
Yes, no, he does. He does.
Does
Yeah,
he?
Yes. Him and Corin come around. They walk the dog around here as well. I think they do. No, but like I said, that immediate thing is like and I don't mind the name change, and I get it. You get to the stage where you think, but it's PE. It's not even Elizabeth. It's not even Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
It's somebody. But that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think you're right. It is I think they're right. It is a colonial thing. You've got to change. You've got to change that mindset. And does it really? It doesn't affect. What does it affect? The Gabecha, that name. I want to be proud of it. I want to find out exactly what it is. And there needs to be like some proper story. And I haven't really heard one yet.
Okay, I'll tell you a story.
Tell me a story about Gabecha because I want to know. I know that the Gabe plant is a plant that's here somewhere, and the Cha is the water. Okay, I get that.
Okay, apparently, according to Christian Martin, it's like almost perfect.
Almost perfect.
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yeah,
Gabecha.
yeah,
Almost perfect.
yeah. But now, if you'll allow me to go on a tangent,
Yes.
let me
yes.
talk about Kaberge.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Kaberge is not strictly speaking Xhosa.
Yes. It's koi.
It's Khoi and Xhosa.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay. So
the Xhosa, okay, if you're Xhosa, you can turn off now. Just turn off, okay? Because you're going to get offended.
okay.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
What happened was that the Xhosa
Yeah.
met the San,
Yeah. Yes.
and they became trading partners.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. As everybody did.
Yes.
At that time.
Yeah. The San wanted access to the Xhosa's herbal growth
Okay.
to help them understand things when they
Yes.
went back to the Western Cape, because
Yeah.
down there in Western Cape
Okay.
you need to have something to understand what's going on in your life.
Yeah.
And through this intermingling,
Yes.
so the Xhosa developed cliques.
Yes. Because the sand is all clicks.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's all these clicks, and then yes, I get that.
The name Xhosa comes from the San word.
Yeah.
It's / kase, Kase,
Yeah.
which apparently,
Yeah.
according to one source that I've read, means angry man.
Oh.
So, sorry, Xhosa guys.
Okay. Angry man.
The San actually called you angry man.
Maybe they were a bit fed up with something.
Yeah. So for me, the whole thing is that it's actually a beautiful intermingling
Yes.
of the original people that we had here
Yeah.
with
Xhosa.
the Xhosa that came down.
Yeah. Which were Nguni.
Which are the Nguni.
Nguni, yeah.
So, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking to myself, hang on a minute, guys, we missed the boat here
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Because our very first reaction was, hate this, hate
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never, ever going to use that word.
Yeah. No, you can't. You can't
And
do that.
you'll notice that that reaction is across all spectrums.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody goes, I hate it.
Yeah.
Except for Christian Martin.
Because
If you're
it's-
watching
yeah.
Christian, well done, brother. You know?
Okay.
And we should be saying, okay, well, fine.
Yeah.
Let's embrace it.
Yeah.
And I did a quick sort of poll amongst the foreign tourists that we've had on
Yes.
the boat, because that was one of the other things I'm involved with, the whale watching.
Yes, the whale watching and stuff. Yeah.
And I did a quick poll amongst the foreigners that we have hosted. And I said, would you come to Port Elizabeth or Kaberge?
Yeah.
Or why would you come here? And they go, we don't care what the name is.
Yeah.
We come here for the experiences that the region can offer us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, a simple thing. We take them on the boat and we go down to St. Croix, we go past the Ngqa harbour.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would get all the foreigners on the boat and say, okay, well, fine. Here's something for you.
yeah.
The name of that harbour is Ngqa.
Yeah.
You must practice saying Ngqa.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If you cannot say Ngqa properly by the time we get back to Petsack, then your fare's double. And we have a wonderful time. Wonderful. And then we go into other words and other pronunciations. And
And the three clicks, the lateral, the X, the cut, and the C's, and I love that. I do, and I think that as far as putting our, I think that Kaberge is probably easier for tourists, or better for tourists, that they would be more interested in coming to a place instead of an old colonial place as Port Elizabeth. So I get there's probably even marketing is probably even better, but it's still hard. It's still like it's PE to us. It's PE, and it's gonna be it's still gonna be a bit of fight about it. But
there is going to be a fight.
Yeah.
The guys from the ocean race. I spent 10 years promoting getting the ocean race.
yeah.
And we were this close.
Yeah.
We actually, after the yacht club was chucked out of the harbour,
Yeah.
I got the most amazing support
Yeah.
from Transnet locally.
Uh-huh.
They were willing to do immense things and throw immense amounts of money
Yeah.
at hosting the ocean race.
Yeah.
And the brief from the people of the ocean race was that they wanted to come and have an African experience.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they've been to Cape Town all the time.
Yeah.
And Cape Town is a quasi-European kind of experience.
Western. It's
Yes.
got, I mean, South Africa, but
So they wanted an African experience. I mean, you ask anybody who's from overseas, why do you want to come here? I want to see an African sunset.
You'd see more. The perception is that you'd see more of Africa in Gqeberha than you would in Port Elizabeth. I think.
Exactly. So we need to get off our lazy slacktivist artists asses and just say promote.
Promote it. We have to do it. We Bergies. If we can pronounce Bergies, that's fine. For me, I think that's quite nice.
I think you need some of that blue stuff for your bergies.
Yeah, maybe I've got some blue stuff here as well.
Blue stuff and a quarter loaf of bread.
A blown train. Oh my word! So that's an interesting, because you were involved in that initially as well. In because AIM, I know, was against the name as well.
AIM was, I wouldn't quite say against.
Yeah. I just didn't want to spend the money, I suppose. It's a financial thing.
Look, it's a financial thing, and at the end of the day, you've got to choose your fight.
Yeah.
So another thing I learned from the yacht club: you got to choose your fight.
Yeah. Okay.
If the guy that you're going to fight against has got a bucket load more money than you, walk away.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Walk away.
I get it. Yeah.
Fight another day. There's other stuff that you can do. Don't be non-productive.
You got to be in the bigger picture, and we've got to move forward and build. That's what the show's about as well. To try and build, find the people. I was saying today, I want to find the people in this town and in this province that are doing stuff despite everything that's happening, that are going forward.
There are people. Huh? There are people. There are lots of people. During lockdown, I got involved with two guys, Mike Pansi, Longelo Gabaza, and Annette Duplessis.
Yes.
You may know Annette from the Red Location Museum.
Yes, that's right.
And we've got a little group together that we call the Heritage Society.
Yeah.
And what we're trying to do is we're trying to identify, and we are identifying, buildings and cultural things that are non-colonial.
Yes.
Because let's be quite honest, the colonial stuff, everybody knows about.
Yeah. It's been put out there for.
It's been put out there all the time.
100 years. Yeah.
And we thought, okay, well, we need to give these other acts a shot.
Yeah.
Because from pride, comes a lot of things.
Yeah.
If you're proud of what you've got,
exactly,
then you can go forward. You can do stuff.
Yeah. And if people walk on our beachfronts, they will go. They meet new people wherever they go. They are ambassadors for our place. If our people are enjoying this stuff, everybody, and I'm talking about everybody, it can only grow.
Yeah. Well, the friendly city is friendly.
Yeah.
You go and go down the road, and you'll see there'll be an oak standing in the road. And there'll be people around him that have got cameras and whatever. They're obviously tourists, but he's going like this, and he's and he's talking, and he's engaging, and you won't believe this, and you must go, and I got a friend that, let me check my phone, I'll give you my number. Where else in the world do you get that?
Oh, no, it's true.
Nowhere
Even
else.
in Joburg,
Even in Joburg, they go,
there's Carol Jean saying, Mr. MyPE.
Kelly Jean.
Kelly Jean. That
I remember the forum.
Her handle. You tell us how that started. That was with Hilton, eh?
Yeah. Hilton Shorrock.
Hilton Shorrock
was a
yoga master.
Yeah, the yogurt warrior.
The yogurt warrior. That's it.
He'd be very proud of me now. Eh? Let me tell you something. He'd be very proud of me now because I've given up the animal products, which he didn't have.
Yes, he was super healthy, eh?
Super healthy.
He was.
No animal products, no alcohol. Not even a Disprin would Hilton take.
Gee whiz.
But I've given up the animal products, I've given up the alcohol, I've given up the sugar, and I'm doing yoga.
That's fantastic.
So if you're listening to me, Hilton, good one,
exactly.
brother. Good one. No, Hilton came to me one day and he said, you know what? I think we should start a website for Port Elizabeth. At the time, I was fiddling with a couple of things. I was selling some stuff online and nothing here in South Africa because people didn't even know how to turn computers on.
The internet, it was like internet new.
I'm great. I'm going to steal my bank account. I'm going to take all my money.
And I said to him, "Yeah, Hilton, I don't know if I want to do this."
Yeah.
He said, "Nah, it'll be fun." I said, "Yeah, all right." I said, "Okay, tell you what, we'll register MyPE because I like that name."
Okay, yeah.
And it's 4 letters.
4 letters, which is AB, Algoa Bay Yacht Club.
Yeah, ABYC.
ABYC.
We'll register it and we'll do this thing.
Yeah.
And you go off and see how much it's going to cost to build what we want to build.
Yeah.
And he went off to some oak and he came back and he said to me, "Okay, this oak wants 65K.
Yeah. 65.
I said, "What?" Okay, I know some open source software. Let me see if I can cobble something together quickly. Let's put a forum in. Let's do a little bit of news. Let's have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
So we cobbled it together and I spent, I don't know, 2-3 months fiddling with it.
Yeah.
And
What year was this now?
short, 2004,
Yeah.
2005,
okay.
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But I can look and see the date it was.
Gee, was.
Yeah, it was around about there.
Yeah.
And we just started slow.
Yeah.
And the whole reason behind it was just to have a little bit of fun, just to give back, and to give people an outlet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the news was good. We got a big boost from Bob Bonnell, strangely enough,
Oh.
because Bob had a whole lot of photographs, some old photographs.
Yeah.
So what we did was we watermarked them, horrible watermarks, Bob Bonnell all over them. And he sold a lot of photos from the MyPE
Really?
side. People were coming on, "How do we get hold of this oak?" And I
Okay.
had to direct them to Bob, and Bob was selling photos from there.
Yeah.
And people loved those photographs.
Yeah.
It was something topical that they could see and they could connect with,
Yeah.
and that they could have pride in.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, it's an old pride word
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And then we started with the forum, and we got some really bright people on the forum. I mean, we were
the
talking
forum.
earlier.
The
There were-
forum was amazing. I
People were
joined.
busy, yeah.
It must have been around 2004, 2005, somewhere around there.
It was around there. Yeah.
Carol Jean was on. I think Caroline Morgan. Somebody tagged these people. Caroline Morgan. I think.
Yeah.
Claire
Claire.
was Claire Deacon. And I was speaking the yoga training.
I may still have it.
The paperclip.
I may still have it.
Did she win a trophy?
No, the whole thing was that he was going to do a swap,
Yes.
and he was going to swap this paperclip
Yeah.
until he got a new house.
Classic.
Yeah. No, we had fun. Eh? Gee whiz, we had fun.
Trading up or whatever they call it.
Yeah, that's it. Trading up.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So she had the paperclip.
Yeah, look, I got lots of paper clips in my office drawer at home. You can come and fetch them. Not a
They've been
problem.
breeding.
Michael.
Go, Alan. Thank you, Michael. He is indeed. Look, he's a photographer. That chap, eh?
Yeah, Michael does some nice photographs, eh?
See, he's got that impressive big old thing on his picture there.
Yeah, well, you know, the bigger you are,
Yeah, no.
bigger you are. Big and hard.
Indeed. And so yeah, the forum was fantastic fun. It was Facebook before Facebook. This guy was like, they were ahead of their time. You know, it really was amazing. You could,
Yeah, really good fun.
we could put messages on and would just go up, and our messages would stay there, and you could then come just like Facebook in its simplest form, really.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And you could post things and put stuff, and it was getting better and better and better. And I think probably Facebook and these things, when they actually happened, they just far too much money and they killed everything. You know,
Yes.
those.
Yeah, no,
ideas.
they piled a lot of money into that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, but I mean, you had a vision,
Yeah.
and yeah, well done to him.
Yeah, it was lovely though, that social thing. I'm still friends with so many of the people I met on MyPE and love the forums. And you're so right, Carol, a lot of us are still in touch and we still remember each other's handles, you know, because it was a community.
Yeah, the greatest thing about it was trying to work out who's behind this handle.
Yes, yes. No,
Trixie.
cute but crazy, I think, was Sam. Wayne Callis was on Nothing
Yeah.
Man. I think he was on.
I can't remember what
was
Cedric
Donovan. Donovan Hatton was on
Donovan
as
was
well.
on.
What was Donovan's? What are the handles? Come on, Carol Jean, you know the stuff. I can't remember. You'll have to tag them. You'll have to tag them in this year because Tertium Muston was the Leon Muston. I think they were on as well.
Yes. There was a buttload of people. I don't know, a couple of thousand at once. They were registered. Yeah.
Oh my soul!
But you know what it's like. Not everybody talks.
Weird load. That was Donovan's weird.
Oh
load.
yeah.
Nothing man and weird load. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask you why.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. Okay.
Oh no, Nothing Man I Know was a Pearl Jam song, so that's why he came on with that. No. CB Radio was says Greg van Staden.
CB Radio
is much the same.
Yeah, you are showing your age, huh?
Greg had a CB Radio. I remember that stuff.
Have you still got it, Greg?
I don't think so. It's not that I know of. I show my age, but Trixie was Tertia Muston. Yeah,
Trixie.
I was saying,
Yeah.
Trixie.
What was Cedric?
Cedric van den Skrik. Somebody tag him. I don't know. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, well, I was saying earlier to Gino that whenever Cedric was commenting or whenever he asked something, I was going, oh goodness, I'm going to have to Google this act because this act is like an intellect like nobody's business.
No, he's quite sharp, but
and somebody else as well.
Yeah. Who's that?
Somebody else had a very good turn of phrase. I'm pointing.
Hemmings.
Yes.
When you get him going, he can be a pain in the arse as well. Solidly.
Yeah, dog of the bone.
Jerry Hattrick. Nick Klinkovich. Nick was involved in the motor racing. Stuff as well, eh?
Yeah.
And Beverly Erickson.
Beverly, thanks, man.
I don't know if Bev might have been on MyPE as well. I can't remember. Were you, Bev?
I think she was a deep throat, huh?
Deep throat. I don't know if that was the right name.
Sorry, Bev. He's been drinking. I haven't.
Totally. Okay, so yeah, MyPE was great, and is it still? Have you still got it going? Then you still got it happening? Is it morphed into something else?
Look, MyPE is still running. It's like it's very difficult to let go of your baby.
Yeah.
MyPE still gets a bucket load of visitors.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I was looking the other day on Google. I think there's like close to 1 million links or something to MyPE. I mean,
okay.
Natim Dadwa, if you're listening, that's what we lost, brother.
Yeah.
And I'm still smiling, so it's fine. It's fine.
Well, you just have to kind of morph it together with something. Yes, I was. What was your handle, Beverly Erickson? What were you, just Bev? I don't know. I was just Gino. I was a bit boring. I didn't even choose like a Gino Pino or something. That would have been good. Oh, there we go. We're going off the edge here with this stuff.
Thanks for the support, everybody. It was brilliant. It was good times.
Yeah. So I mean, you can link it to My Bebecha. I suppose you could.
Yeah.
If people look for it, they go there. Otherwise, but to market it further on is not.
Remember, the internet has changed a lot since then.
Yeah.
Then you were afraid to reveal who you were.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff was anonymous.
Yeah.
Which I think allowed a lot of people to actually speak the truth.
Yeah.
Now what happens on Facebook is they know everything about you. They know where you visit, even when you're not on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to be rather circumspect.
Yeah. You've got to be a lot more, I suppose, sort of guarded about what you.
Yeah, you got to be. You got to be very PC all the way through. And these days, it's more about where's the money.
Yeah.
Then let's just be open, honest, and truthful with each other.
There we go, MyPE.
MyPE.
You got to spell it right with a GH.
Eclair.
Eclair.
Yeah.
Eclair was, yes, I remember Eclair. Yeah. I always remember that one because when my mother used to make chocolate eclairs, and till I was about 12 years old, I thought they were called chocolatey eclairs. With chocolatey and then clairs.
Gino, we love you. We love you.
And then I realized I was like, eclairs? What's that? Michael Warren was D7, as Carol Jean says.
Oh my word!
I don't remember D7. No, I don't know.
I've got the entire forum somewhere on my hard drive at home.
All our conversations,
I can pull
that'll
it
be
out.
interesting.
Yeah, you don't want to mention your names with those names.
Yeah. No, not anymore. I see Gary's got some photos. Yeah, that he's got. We're going to just
embarrassing time
through.
coming.
You can tell us what is that, Alan?
Oh my word!
That looks like a teenager.
I must have been then 18, 19. Eh?
Yeah, you've even lost weight since then. Look at that.
Oh,
Jeez,
yes.
yeah, there we go. That looks like a nice old 1980s photo.
Yeah, I saw 1980s.
In the middle of nowhere there. Where's that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
16 years old.
16.
Yeah.
Look at that long hair. Good Lord, man. I must have been a bit older. 18.
16 or 18, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Slung.
Lang slang, 'n boomslang.
Slang Straton.
Ja, there and then Bosman.
Yes, so Corporal. So I say. There we go. Gary found a nice photo there of you. Looks like he's shaved in many places.
No, only on the top, eh? Only on the top, eh?
Oh, there's Rambo.
Oh, there's Rambo himself.
Yes, sir. Rambo.
Check, he's got the straps on
Yes,
and
like,
everything.
Radio Uppy.
Radio
That's another
Uppy.
thing. You were on radio. You were doing Radio Uppy stuff.
Yeah, that was good times, eh?
He was with
Myself, David Tiltman,
Dave?
Peter Wise,
Yeah.
Darren Mann.
Oh,
Okay, Darren was a couple of years behind us, but
Yes.
Darren was there. Philip Krantz,
Philip Krantz.
Zaan Koen Hughes, Lisa Sonderop.
Okay. Yes, so you got your memory still hopping, yeah?
Yeah, you can tell I spent more time in the radio studio than in the lecture halls.
There you go. A quick question for your guest about the Red Location Museum. As follows.
Mike.
As follows.
Mike.
Yeah? What is that?
I don't know. I don't know. Mike.
MCC.
If you get a chance and you really want to be sad, give me a shout and I'll take you to the Red Location Museum.
Oh man.
It
was wrecked at one stage.
Cry. It's still wrecked.
The MCC bat, it says 1889 and 1990. Jeez, like.
Yeah.
1889 and
We don't know.
1890. That was an early bat.
Mike, I've tried to get a list of everything that's been recovered, but it's quite difficult.
Yeah.
What happened there was pretty sad because the community basically just came in and they just took over and they chased everybody out.
Yeah.
They didn't have much time to pack and run.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know, it was very sad.
So
I've had chats to the community to try and see if we can solve this impasse.
Yeah.
Because there's a big impasse between the community and the municipality.
Okay.
And it just doesn't seem to be happening.
Pride. You've got to have pride in stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you know, one of the guys of the Heritage Society, he's actually holding art classes outside the Red Location Museum every Saturday, and it's in an attempt to give the youngsters there a little bit more pride in themselves and in the area.
It's got to embrace that community. You know. Look, I'm sure it's not an easy thing. It's probably I'm sure it's a very complex situation that you got there. But I mean, if you get the pride in, the community's proud of the stuff that's in there. If they're having art, you say, an exhibition in their own exhibition as well, that would, those type of things, I suppose, would help.
Yeah, but again, unfortunately, it's a case of our top-down society.
Yeah.
We feel that. Okay, I'm a politician, so I will tell you what to do.
Yeah.
And I will decide what you need. And I will decide who looks after it.
Yeah.
And that's no way to engender pride in any community.
Yeah.
I question why the people who established the museum didn't actually just go to the community.
Yeah.
And keep them informed on every step of the way.
Everything, yeah. I don't know. I don't because I don't know the situation there, but I'm sure it's a heck of a thing. And I only hope that it's gonna improve, and it's gonna get there eventually,
Yeah. I mean, if you've never been to the Red Location Museum, you did miss out. You know that Annette Duplessis was the curator, the marketing person at the museum. And when I met up with her again last year, she said to me, Alan, I will always remember the first time you came to the museum.
Yeah.
I go, Why?
Yeah.
She says, when you walked out, you were crying.
Wow. Yeah.
It wasn't. Look, my background, being a conscript and whatever, army, whatever, it plays with your brain, and then you go into the Red Location Museum and you are faced with stuff that happened.
Yeah.
And you can go one or two ways. You can go, okay, well, to hell with this.
Yeah.
Or you can actually try and take it on.
Yeah.
And try and understand. You know that whole story about walk a mile in another man's shoes, blah, 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 blah. Well, I got a chance to walk a mile in somebody else's shoes that day.
Yeah.
It was painful. It was very painful.
You're in that zone. Your age group is in that zone, 80, where you were in the army in the late 70s or the 80s. You were in the townships.
Early 80s, I was in the townships.
Yeah.
I did my 3-month basics, and then my JLs were all in the township.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was 18 months on the border.
Yeah. Actually, a nightmare is that can destroy people.
Yes, it can. You've just got to try and take the good stuff out of it.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody I repent every single day for the stuff that I had to do in the army.
Yeah.
Every single day I'm repenting.
Yeah.
But not in a flagellating way.
Yeah.
But by giving back.
Yeah.
By being good.
Yeah. That's a tough one. It is tough, and I really feel for the guys that had to go to the army. You had no choice. Conscripted, you had to go. Otherwise, you go to jail. It's like there's no choice in the matter there. I managed to dodge. I was lucky that I was studying at the time, but
I tried that dodge thing, but I had a miscalculation. I failed too many things.
Oh shit!
Because that was the idea.
But it was early. You were
go. Spend 6 years in varsity if you can.
Yeah.
Maths was obviously not my strong point. And they grabbed me. They said to me, "Hey, Sian, jy maak nou kak, kom saam." And that was it.
All right. But now, so tell me, there was a MyPE or a my.
You want to go on that road?
Tell me a little bit about these things. I wrote a couple of things down here as well. That I wanted to have a look at. It was I think it was MyPR and BA systems. What the hell? I just looked. I saw those in your thing that we were.
Okay.
Went through your list of things that you got involved in. You do in so many things. The ABYC, the Algoa Yacht Club. You obviously the Commodore.
Not anymore.
And you were Commodore.
Yeah, I was.
And then there's the whole sailing thing. Were you one of the guys, by the way, that used to go sail out at Red House?
Yeah.
So you're doing in the dab chicks and the mirrors and the lasers.
Yeah. Although sailing a laser is just the best.
Is it?
Oh, it's the best.
These are boasts, by the way. I'm sounding good, eh? I'm sounding good, like dab chick, like laser.
Dab chick
mirror,
is a South African boat.
Optimist.
Optimist. The Optimist is probably the most sailed boat in the world.
Really?
It's like it looks like a pram. Yeah, it looks like a pram. It's like somebody took one of those old prams that you used to, with the big wheels that used to rock.
Yes.
It looks just like that with a mast on.
Yeah, it's got a big mast in the middle.
And my son did Optimist. He did quite well.
Is it a different way to sail these things? Are they all completely different, or do they all have?
They've all got the same basic rules.
Yeah.
You can't sail straight into the wind. That's the basic rule.
Oh yeah. Got to zigzag.
You'll find that guys who sail Optimists make much better sailors on big boats.
Oh, right, okay.
Because they've actually got to learn how to tweak their sail in order to go fast.
Oh, I see, okay.
And there's quite a bit of a science in it.
Okay.
And you'd be amazed how quickly the little acts take onto it.
Really?
The little acts and the little girls.
Yeah, but it's like TV games. When you watch your kids play TV games, and it's called TV. The fact that I'm calling it TV games,
TV games.
is a giveaway.
Sorry, SABC, there's no TVs here, eh?
TV
No
games.
TVs, yeah.
When they play the TV games, they just pick the stuff up and they're cooking with it.
Yeah.
And we still good. So yeah.
No, but kids are naturals, and
Yeah.
I always used to tell everybody that sailing is like chess on water,
Yeah.
because it teaches you about angles,
Yeah.
it teaches you about placement, it teaches you how to think in terms of mathematical equations,
Yes.
and you're outside, and you're experiencing
so
all
cool.
these things. I mean, you take the kids out the harbour
Yeah.
in their oppies.
Optimus outside the harbour.
Yeah. And they're like, whoa, brilliant.
Like, up the wave, down the wave.
Oh, then you get outside the harbour and all of a sudden there are dolphins coming past them.
Holy moly.
The kids go crazy,
Yeah,
man.
I'm sure.
Crazy. And they're away from their phones, they're away from the malls, they're away from all those things.
Sailing is, and I mean, a lot of these guys go on to I mean, I'm talking about McGillivrays.
Yes.
Johnny and Gordon and the guys, they all sail. And I know Johnny and the guys went overseas to handle yachts and things as to sail. Had an amazing little career out of it as well,
You can make a very decent living out of it.
Yeah.
But the guys who sail and who go on to become ship's captains, they are living the life of Riley.
Living the life of?
Living the life of Riley, eh?
Living the life of Riley.
Yeah, so about 6 months away from the old trouble and strife. But
there
when
we
they
go.
come back, then there's lots of boodle for them to drink lots. Yeah.
Is that a problem?
Yes, no, it's not a problem for some.
It sounds like a musician to me. He's always away touring with thousands of lovely ladies throwing themselves at him. So I say that always happens to musos, but it doesn't seem to happen to comedians. Oh my word.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you why.
Okay, I don't know. It's just it's one of those things. I think I can be happy. I think we'll get to Mike. Mike, we'll get to your comment now. When Gary gets back, he's just popped off quickly. But I see. I'm gonna get. He says whereabouts the bat and ball.
No, we've seen that one.
So the first ever cricket
Rob
test.
Taylor.
I see. Oh, Rob is saying, I must be bored. Rob Taylor, we see you there, young man. We see you.
Rob, have you got something to do, like wash your hair or something?
We had Robert on a little while ago. So was he with you at school in his same years?
He was a couple of years behind me.
Okay. But younger.
Yeah, a little bit younger, but he looks older than me now. I don't know why. Maybe it's because Wendy is, giving him stick.
I think it's because he's now no animal products, and you are Rob Taylor. I think that's.
But Rob Sammy has given up drinking as well.
Oh yeah. A lot of people on my show drink a lot.
Really?
But, we've had a lot of people in jail as well. I believe we've got a comment from Rob Taylor there, Gary. See what's going on there. We go. The vegan cupboard is in the bedroom. You see, I don't know about that.
Is that in Wendy's bedroom or your bedroom?
Oh my word. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get onto our questions, and the general questions. We have a couple of general questions, which we call the getting to know you section of our show.
This could be a problem.
The aim we'll get to as well. We'll get into aiming
for aiming.
Yeah, we'll get it in the getting to know you section. Let's get started here.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
All right, getting to know you. All right, we always start with the most adventurous thing that you've ever done.
I'm tempted to say getting married, but Cape to Rio probably.
How about running for council? That's quite a thing.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's a big thing to run for your.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
You know, and just while we're on that as well, we have left AIM till last year at the moment. So tell us about it. I know we've had Kusta on the Ubuntu Integrity Movement.
Yes.
And I know integrity was, I mean, for me, that's a good word to have in your thing. That is, integrity.
It's the be all and the end all.
It is. It is. I tell my sons, your integrity is absolutely everything. And if you haven't got that, if you make a mistake, admit to it. If you bug it up, own up to it. Take the rap.
Yeah, integrity, respect, honor. It's almost like Kusta went to grey.
Yeah, you know. I don't know.
It's okay, Kusta. You can be an honorary grey boy. It's fine.
And I mean, I get that, and I gather that's why you've always been outspoken. You always said spoke your mind.
Yeah, sometimes to my detriment.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely to my detriment often. But you know, I want to live with myself.
Yeah.
So I would rather be truthful, and I don't mind people being truthful back at me.
Yeah.
I can enjoy it. Yeah,
can
handle it. You know. It comes from love and respect.
Yeah.
I love and respect everybody.
You've had moments in your life then clearly where you've had to reevaluate.
Many moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the reevaluation thing is what makes you grow.
Yes.
Into a better person.
It's honesty with yourself, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you don't love yourself, you can't freaking love anybody else, brother.
Yeah.
You know, you just can't explain yourself.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you believe what they are doing? Is there anything specifically that got your attention with AIM?
Yeah, I'll give you the long story.
Yeah.
As part of MyPE and being part of the sort of quasi fourth estate, whatever, I go to council meetings, I go to political meetings, I go...
Part of the press.
Part of the press, yes. But I don't specialize.
Yes.
I do everything.
Okay.
So it's social, cultural, political,
yes.
Business, you name it. And through that, you start to see, let's call it the machinations of what happens.
Yeah, okay.
And you
behind the scenes.
Yeah, sort of behind the scenes. You can see what's going on. And it's very disturbing because politics to me has become a way for people to just have a job.
Yeah.
My whole life or my history in terms of service has been of service and not expecting people to pay me for my service.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, there are some very good politicians, some very good ward councillors here, but a lot of them are not able to serve.
Yeah. It's a 24/7 thing being a councillor.
It is a 24/7 thing, yes. So I'm always of this opinion, you know, maybe I can help. Maybe I can make a difference. Maybe a different voice will help.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I love the city.
Yeah.
And I want to see the best for the city.
Yeah.
And for my fellow people within the city.
Yeah.
God, I sound like a politician, don't
I? Yeah. You're getting there. I'm liking this. Yeah.
So when the IEC announced that they would now accept independent candidates,
yes,
I thought, okay, my chance. Let me just agitate a little bit. Even if my agitating helps the entire city, and I don't get where I want to go, that's fine. So
and you're not you're okay with stirring. I know that.
I'm okay with stirring. I'm very comfortable.
Yes.
I'm always on the side of the downtrodden.
Yeah. Viv saying that you hit the nail on the head. Their politics is just a job.
Yeah, it is being just a job.
Being just a job. It's crazy.
I could regale you with numbers,
yeah,
and you will pop in your pants.
Yeah.
At the numbers, you would. It's frightening, the numbers. So. Oh, thanks, Chantel. That's really brilliant. Chantel, brilliant.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, well, I'll just do an independent. And I thought, where am I going to stand? Ward 7. I mean, I've been in Ward 7 since 1999.
Yeah.
So, Ward 7 is
Ward
my
7.
place. Who am I standing against? Oh, my old mate, John Best.
John.
I mean, John and I used to go hunting together.
But now you're not even eating the things.
No, I'm not even eating them. Sorry, John.
The animals. Changed his mind, John.
I mean, who wants to go up against a war hero like John? I'm a realist. Anyway, so I thought, okay, I'll stand as an independent. And I started this ward7.co site just so that people could go there and they could see what an idiot I really am. And then I got approached
Yeah, okay.
by two of the biggest parties
Oh, wow.
to stand for them, which I politely declined.
Yeah,
And then Kusta got hold of me.
yeah. And he's quite persuasive.
I wouldn't say persuasive.
He can be.
Yeah, he can be.
He knows. He knows just what to say.
Yeah, look, you got a lot of people not to buy stuff here in the white areas during that time. You know what I mean? Now, I did very well in that time.
Yeah,
Anyway, so I went to chat to him, and his outlook aligns with mine, and specifically to do with the whole integrity, the honesty, the respect, the service, and just making the city work.
Yeah.
Being honest with the citizens, being honest with people. I mean, if you can do something, say, yes, I can do it.
Yeah.
If you can't do something, say, but I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's above my pay grade.
Yeah.
You know, let me see if I can get somebody who can help.
Yeah. So,
So
you've
we
got
had a
those
chat.
channels, and
Yeah.
if you can open those channels up, then that's fine.
So we had a chat, and I said, okay, but I'm with you.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
you know, we're contesting 48 of the 60 wards.
It's amazing. And I see, because when Kusta was on, he wasn't there. The AIM had just launched.
Yes.
And I see he's also going to be going for mayor as well.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I really enjoyed Kusta's show when he was on.
Yeah.
He was really good, and I do see a sense of integrity in him as well. You know,
Yeah, he's got a focus. Eh?
Yeah.
And
doesn't toe the line always.
no,
Some of his things are it's clearly him. He's saying, okay, this is right. This is what he thinks, and this is the way he's going to do it.
I mean, I'll give you two examples of mayors that I thought were doing an excellent job, but
Yeah.
because of their party politic alignment and the party politic that was telling them what to do,
Yeah.
they weren't allowed to do the things that we all knew had to be done.
Yeah. Those difficult things. Yeah.
One was Sankola Waile.
Oh, Waile. Okay.
Yes. To this day,
Yeah.
he still sees me and he greets me. He says, "Oh, patriot!"
Okay.
He came from a difficult background with the unions and whatever, but excellent guy.
Yeah.
And the next guy, Ethel.
Ethel. He
Ethel
was on our
Trotter.
show too. I loved Ethel.
I mean, Ethel, straight talk.
Yeah, totally.
Straight talk. You're not
Straight down the line.
he's not going to give you bull.
No, he doesn't.
And
He had his hands tied there, though. I think,
it's party politic. You know?
Yeah.
You know, ask any ward councillor, how much time do you spend on party politics?
Yeah.
How much time do you spend on ward business?
Yeah.
And they'll tell you straight, the number's 80-20.
Sure.
80%, 20%.
Body politics, 80%.
Yeah. So we are... Oh, Michelle, come on.
Captain, hey, Captain! Listen to take a long walk off a short bridge. They enjoy the trip. Honest, fair, and you have integrity. That's what I suppose that's what you need. You know, especially in a ward. You know, we had host on Ronaldo on as well, and he's a straight talker as well. I quite like that. You know, I do.
Yeah, you've
Guys
got
that
it.
are doing stuff. You know, we need to have that. Stephen Anderson says that they can see our comments. They can. Can they see our comments? We can see your comments. We can see you. Gary can pull them on. He can pull them on whenever he wants to. So anything of interest, he'll push. See Rob saying, yes, they can. Yes, you can see them.
Yeah.
Yes, we can. So
I was there last week. And I
yes. Cape to Rio. Brilliant answer there, bro.
Yeah, we had a brilliant time in Cape Rio. Oh, my word.
What was that? What was that story? Is that? Oh, there we go. There, Cape to Rio.
That was the 2000 Cape to Rio.
Is that the
They
Warrior?
No.
What is that?
That's my yacht. It's
Your
a Monte-
yacht?
No, it's called my yacht.
Oh.
It's a Montevideo.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Yeah, it's a Montevideo 43 foot.
A Montevideo 43 foot. So that's a little bit bigger than an Optimist.
Yeah, it was 7 layers of fiberglass like this. Yeah,
Wow.
It was bulletproof, eh?
Yo,
Bulletproof.
that's a big crew. They look like they're sitting having some wine there. What you get? Portugal, Brazil.
Portugal, Brazil.
Yo,
Now
that's beautiful.
that boat
Yeah,
screamed out,
yeah.
got the bad weather,
Oh. Yes.
screamed back,
Oh.
and overtook us all in like 4 days.
Oh no. And got the bad weather as well.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so this was someone else's boat.
Yeah.
That was better than your yacht.
Oh, much better. Much better. We were in the cruising class.
Oh, really?
We were in the cruising class.
Okay. Was it a different class? So obviously.
Yeah, like no, that's class 1. It's a racing class.
Okay.
So those guys, they walk on with a little bag like this, probably 2 pairs of underpants if they're lucky, and one toothbrush that's
Lightweight.
got the handle cut off.
Lightweight.
Lightweight. No.
So
Lightweight.
is weight in the water? That's your.
Weight is your big thing.
Your enemy.
Weight is your big thing. But again, we were in the cruising class.
Well, you do much better now than you used to do.
Oh, look, we go a lot faster.
A lot faster now.
Yeah, no, it was a very good experience. You get to appreciate when you're in the middle of the Atlantic and you lie on that deck and you look up, you understand why they call it the Milky Way.
Really?
Because it's
Clear.
milky.
Milky Way.
It's just like milk. It's unfreaking believable.
Really?
Yeah, you look down towards the bottom of the sea, which is very, very far down there.
Yes.
And the sea is ultraviolet. You can actually see the bottom of the keel. It is so clear.
Wow.
It-
I mean, was that Portugal to Brazil? You're saying that was
no, that was Cape to Rio.
That was Cape to Rio. That
Yes.
one, but it was
That Portugal to Brazil boat sailed the Cape to Rio.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Oh my word! So that was the real beauty.
Yeah, that was one of the racer boats.
Those boats are expensive, no doubt.
You don't want to know.
Okay, couple of million, couple of bar,
A boat like that, Portugal, Brazil, I don't know, 2 or 15.
15 million rand.
Yeah, easy.
I'll put it on my Bob D card.
I used to watch the Yahoo Finance whenever the America's Cup used to come up,
Yeah.
and you see Larry Ellison cashing in some shares, and he'd be cashing like 400 million dollars
Yeah, for the
just for his portion to sponsor the America's Cup.
yes.
It's big money. Eh?
Yeah.
It's big money. But that said, you don't have the big money to sail.
Okay.
Because remember, people need crew.
Yeah. So you can be
And if you can work on the pointy bit,
yeah. Okay.
then you are in demand like nobody's business.
The pointy bit.
Which is the bow. So the guy on the pointy bit, he puts the spinnaker up, he brings the sails down.
I know what the spinnaker is. That's the one that goes out front.
Yes.
It's that
Yeah.
cool looking one.
Yeah.
Like sail away with mainstay.
Oh, everybody's got that idea that you're going to put my whites on and I'm going to sail and have my gin.
But
Eventually you grow up and you start racing.
I love this, and the different kinds of ships, and obviously PE Gqeberha has been a port for so many years. Imagine the ships that have come in here. 'Cause there's what they're called schooners. Like, I don't know.
There've been lots of them. There's schooners. There've been some really, really nice boats that come in. There've been boats that have come in from the various round the world races. Because normally what happens is they start off in Cape Town and they do a deep dive south,
Yeah.
and then they get clapped.
Okay.
Clapped!
All right.
And they got to come back up here to B to get fixed.
Oh dear. Okay. All right.
We had one sailor who, on it was the Clipper race.
Yeah. Clippers. Okay. So what's the difference between a clipper and a?
The Clipper race is for amateurs.
Oh, okay.
So what they do is they put a whole bunch of amateurs on a boat with 2 experienced guys, a captain and his mate, and they race around the world.
How big's a clipper?
The Clipper boats are the 60, 65 foot.
Wow. Okay. So it's quite a large boat as well. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
And a schooner, is that like a bigger one?
I know, schooner's very much bigger, 128.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So you get the one. What else do you, galleons?
Look, I'm not that old.
Okay, all right.
I'm not that
I
old.
don't know.
I'm not that old.
I like those things. They always talk about in the books and things, schooners and clippers and stuff. So I quite like that.
Yeah. Well, go join.
Philippa says, what
Hello,
if
Philippa.
Pasta's done red wine poured? Hello, Alan. She's on.
I hope it's vegan pasta.
Of course it's vegan. But I see Gary's got. No, he hasn't got any more pictures there. No, that's fine. That was a picture of the.
I wanted to tell you about Rob.
Oh yes, Rob. Yes,
No,
Rob Taylor.
Rob has also put up his hand to stand for AIM now.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh okay, Rob.
Yeah, he's a bit of an anomaly.
Yes. Oh.
He's out in Salsoniville.
Yeah. Oh yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yes.
So he's a grey boy from Salsoniville,
Yes.
standing for ward councillor
Yes.
in that area. I think it's Ward 32, am I right, Rob? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Ward 7, what is Ward 7?
Ward 7 is quite eclectic. It's Parsons Hill,
Okay.
bits of Mill Park, Linkside, Newton Park, Lower Parsons Hill, which other people refer to as Kensington.
Yes.
A little bit of Corston.
Okay.
It's very eclectic.
It's quite a big ward, that then.
In size, yeah.
People-wise, yeah.
People-wise, you know, what the IEC do is they try to keep the number of voters in a ward down to around about 12,000.
Okay.
So you'll find that in the areas where there's a high concentration of people, the wards are very small, like 1.1 square kilos.
Yeah.
Places like Ward 1
Yeah.
are big. I think it's 35 or 36 square kilos.
Yo. Holy crap. Okay.
For Ward 7, I'm about 7 square kilos.
Okay. So that's just the size depends on how the density of population.
The density. Yeah,
Okay.
the density of the houses.
It's interesting to find this stuff out because you always wonder how does a ward thing work? How does the council work? And then obviously you deal with queries that are coming in about and things that go wrong. You go and fix the potholes.
Yeah, it's all those kind of things, and each of the wards brings a different dynamic to it. You know, in the wards like the wards 1 to 7 or whatever,
Yeah.
and in the more sort of
Populous?
less populous
less
areas.
populous areas. Okay.
You know, like Newton Parks and whatever. The queries are all standard.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to the New Brightons and the Zakeles and
Yeah.
the Swedes and those kind of things, the ward councillors are called on for all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Because they are seen as the go-to for any problems.
Okay. Anything
Anything.
goes. Yeah.
Anything goes. We're going to ask the ward councillor
Councillor.
because the ward councillor is our father or our
Yes.
mother and will sort it out for us.
It's the what do you call socialist outlook on it.
Yeah, I suppose so. Socialist or,
Yeah,
or,
it's like take care of everything.
or even
Government must take care of everything.
Yeah, you must look after me.
Yeah.
Must look after me. Must look after me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not get onto this look after me
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I think that politicians and I think that administrations should be creating the environment to make people more productive.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we're not stupid.
Yeah.
We're adults. And if we're more productive, we're going to employ more people. And if we employ more people, we're going to make everybody a little bit richer.
No, good.
It's a simple equation.
That makes correct. Rob Taylor says 32, Salsoniville. So
32, yeah.
he'll be out there. There we go.
Corson Glavin Kerpak.
Corson Galvin Cleary Park. There's it.
He's got Bossa Katanga too. Eh?
Katanga, Helenvale.
Yeah, I took a drive past Helenvale yesterday. It's
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, it gets rough.
Yeah, it's
It's
right.
rough out there. So those are the guys that really need it. They need stuff to happen.
Yeah,
Need
it's
stuff.
a very contested area, the northern areas.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
contested.
I'm sure. All right, so let's see. Any odd superstitions that you've got?
Wow.
I know, a bit off the wall question there.
Odd superstitions.
Yeah, are you superstitious at all?
No.
Not. No superstitions.
No black cats or anything
Nothing
else
like
that. No.
And biggest realization you had about yourself? It's a big question.
That I wasn't going to die at 50.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My old man died
Overweight?
at 49. Yeah, no, look, I always had this outlook that I was going to follow, I was going to complete the whole genetic cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, my old man died at 49. I had grandpas and other men in the family that died at 50 and 53 and whatever. So you can kind of fixate on it.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm in charge of that.
Yeah.
Time for me to fix myself.
Yeah.
And that's when I made the big change.
Yeah. I mean, so health-wise, I mean, because I know you don't drink, and I know you don't do the animal products.
Don't do the animal products, don't do the
sugar.
Yeah.
Everything cleaned up.
Cleaned up.
Totally.
Cleaned up.
And it's certainly because you were like 3 times as big as you are when at one stage.
I'm down to, last time I went to the doctor, 76 kilos.
Wow. You're lighter than me.
And I think that at my worst weight, I was 135.
Gee, you was okay.
No, I was a blimp. I was a blimp.
Never whistle while at sea, brings gale force winds.
Yeah.
That's a superstition.
Brian, I've got to show you something, and then you must tell me why I have this.
Okay, that's a competition. There we go. What is that? Can you see it?
can
Maybe
you see
get
it?
this camera over here, Gary. Let's have a look there. Can we get it?
Which way must I
That
turn?
way around, yeah.
Okay.
Can you see it?
There. What's that on my wrist?
I've got...
That's a
It's a
butterfly.
little butterfly. I see a little butterfly. What does a butterfly mean? Okay, tell us that. They will be impressed, Brian, because I've got absolutely
Brian?
no clue.
The butterfly is specifically if you go sailing here in Algoa Bay.
Okay. So a special Algoa. See if you can get it. Only the good die young. Are you wishing stuff on us here?
Why aren't you dead yet?
Exactly. Prop at school, now a centre, he says. Yeah. Getting towards scrum off weight. Yeah.
We're getting scrum off weight. What do you mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. What was a moment in your life that you knew there was no turning back? Was there any one of those moments?
In the middle of the ocean. On the way to Rio.
Yeah?
Because you realize there's no corner shops. There's no NSRI. There's nothing like that.
Yeah.
There's no
So
turning
that's
back.
it. So
There's
you
no
got
turning
that's it. You got to
Just
do
gotta
it.
keep on going.
Just got to keep going.
Yeah, just got to keep
My
on going,
soul.
keep on doing it, yeah.
Anybody know what the butterfly is? Anybody know what the butterfly is?
I'll tell you later.
No, we'll tell you later.
Or you have to remind me.
Maybe we'll make it part of the competition. We'll see.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere you're not welcome anymore? Come on, there must be lots.
Oh God, I'm so tempted. Sure.
Integrity, remember?
Yes.
Integrity.
Gary's saying integrity. You remember your integrity now?
Okay, no, there's just a certain household, that's it.
Okay, a household. Okay, well, we won't go any further than that. We'll see. Where was the... what topic can you spend hours talking about?
Oh, name it. Sailing.
Sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sailing, being on the sea.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, politics.
Chaos theory, the butterfly's significance.
That's one half of the that's
One half,
that's
Chantal.
ancillary to it. But yes, yeah,
So it's not nearly...
it's there to remind me.
You could nearly...
It's
Don't want to die at sea. Don't want... Oh, it's all right, Brian. As long as you stay on land, you'll be okay.
you don't hear people saying, "I want to be buried at land."
No.
Where do you want to be buried? I want to be buried at land. Oh, you're so boring. Bury me at sea.
Brian's worried about where he's going to die. You're not going to die yet, Brian. You're going to be okay, buddy. If you had your vaccination. Did you sail alone in a dinghy with a butterfly? So did you sail alone in a dinghy?
No.
Butterfly. No, that's not what it is. No. Wrong. I don't know what that means.
Wrong. Paul Gardner's wife would be able to tell you.
Oh, there we go, Michelle. She said that the butterfly to do with the wind on the water.
Yeah, you're nearly there, Michael. Nearly there.
Okay.
Nearly there.
Oh, it's Michael. Did I say Michelle?
Yeah.
I said sorry, Michelle.
My
I
bad.
apologize. I misread your name. It's a little print on. Oh man. Okay, who would you most like to hang out at a party with if you could choose?
Wow.
Yeah. Anybody. Anybody.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah.
I think he'd be quite boring. Oh, you two would be in the corner there not drinking anything. That's probably why.
Yeah, he'd show me a couple of yoga moves, I'm sure.
Yoga moves. Excellent. No, Mahatma Gandhi. Is he someone that you'd like to meet, to have a chat with?
He was like one of the first,
Yeah.
to challenge this whole thing.
Yeah.
And to challenge it in a proper manner.
Yeah.
I'd like to know
Yeah, his journey.
his journey.
It'd be nice to have him on the show sometime.
Yeah.
I wish.
Well, you never know. Maybe Hilton is with Mahatma and he'll send him down.
Hilton can send us. All right. Are you a systematic kind of guy, or you just kind of wing it sort of dude?
Have a logical brain.
A logical
So I
brain,
like to
okay.
do things.
Okay, everything must be just so.
Yes.
But OCD.
I am a little bit OCD.
Okay. I get that.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, being involved with computers as well, that's also an OCD kind of thing. You have to.
Yes. Yeah. That line's got to follow
Structure.
that line, got to follow that line, got to
Yes.
follow that line. And
Go
everything's got to be closed.
Go to.
Yes.
I used to do that stuff.
Did you do that
I
stuff?
did, but it was terrible. I was terrible at it. 10 print $1, inky $5, whatever.
Oh, my word, you're so basic.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my word.
No, but being OCD is fine, but there are areas where I like to just have a mess.
Yeah, okay. The areas in your life.
There are the areas in my life that are just a mess.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that because I can get like that too. Something funny or embarrassing that ever happened to you at any time, like with work or with the. I normally say this one till the end as well, but I'm just throwing it in here.
Something embarrassing.
Yeah, so embarrassing.
Me standing here thinking I don't know anything. That's embarrassing. Oh, yeah, lots of embarrassing stuff.
That's like an embarrassing moment within an embarrassing moment.
Yeah. Not really.
Not really. Not something that you can think of just straight up.
No, again, it goes to my makeup. If I make a cock up, then I make a cock up and I move on.
That's it.
And it's forgotten.
Yeah.
I
think
I'd rather remember the positive stuff than the negative stuff.
It's normally a question that comes out of a muso or a DJ or a thing, that sort of thing. So DJing, I mean, you did a stint at DJing.
Oh, the worst thing. I
there
entered
we
some
go.
competition. I entered a competition. I can't remember what it was. But I played the same. It was Jump.
Yeah. Van Halen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Played the same song as every other damn DJ there.
Yes.
And I bought these little smoke bombs. And I tossed these out and they stank and the judges ran away. And
Stink bombs.
they weren't stink bombs. They were like
Oh,
make like you could smoke machine.
Yeah.
Except this was a lighted thing. And I remember that the judges ran away, and I thought, okay, well, I failed.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So in a competition as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't televised, obviously, but it's fine.
No, goodness, no, we were not that good.
Okay, what awful movie do you love?
Hangover.
Hangover.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Hangover.
One with the guy that gets out the boot of the car. That's like
It's disgusting, but it's like watching a train wreck. You just got to watch
it's
it.
like a wreck.
Yeah.
That whole thing is a wreck, totally. All right. The last time that you immediately regretted something that you said, I can't believe that you would have done that.
Can we go back a couple of paragraphs?
Does it happen often? Does it happen often, Alan? That you regret it? You don't normally regret things you say, but you don't. But you're not scared to say what you think.
I think if you're not scared of saying what you think, eventually what happens is you just become immune.
All right.
and you just say it anyway.
Yes.
No, sorry, Brian.
No, none of those. No, that's good. That's good. All right, we're nearly there. Any ambitions or bucket list items that you'd still like to do?
World Cup 2023 rugby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rugby.
Rugby World Cup 2023.
No Grand Prix, anything like that.
No.
That's like, for me, the Grand Prix is got like, okay, the World Cup rugby is like lekker, it's a vibe, and Springboks, woohoo, there, Bokke. But like the Grand Prix got more like, you know, Jim Clark and, you know, Nicky Lauda, and it's got that vibe to it, you know, Monte Carlo.
Okay, I want to change my mind
Oh,
quickly.
which one? What do you want to do?
I want to do one leg of the Clipper race.
Oh, the Clipper race.
Yes.
Okay.
It's another event that we're trying to get to come here.
Okay. Wow. Do it. That'd be amazing.
Clipper race. Yeah, that would be good
All these boats setting off, these huge big boats going.
Yeah, if we can get the Clipper race here, it'll be wonderful.
I think you must find a way to make Hobie cats much cheaper. I think that's what you must do.
Yeah, a couple of matchsticks and a little sail. Off you go.
There we go. I love that. Oh, there we go. Brian Wilkinson's taking a swing at the at the butterfly. What's it signify? To overcome challenges whilst at sea or in whatever you experience as well.
It's more local.
Is it more local than that?
Local.
So it might be a local thing. It means you got to get to Bellboy. Yes, the Grand Prix would rock. I'm
Okay, there you go. You got a date. Off you go.
Me and Carol Jean, we going. Keith can stay at home.
Yeah.
We'll go off. We'll put ourselves in a barrel and we'll go and float across to Monte Carlo.
I think it may just be Kif that you stay at home.
Yes. Keith can pay for us to go. We'll go if that's doing well. You know?
Worth spending money.
Yes, please. Just a couple of bob a day. Be nice. No. Okay, so anything that you would have liked to have done, like, you know, if you could go back and start again, would there be anything that you'd change? Everything that you'd like to do?
I would like to become a ship's captain.
Oh, like proper, like a cargo vessel or something.
Yeah, cargo vessel, whatever.
Those ones.
Yeah.
Come on, get off there, get on there. Those guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna ram you with my 6 gazillion ton boat if you don't get out the way.
It's hectic. Eh?
That or
Sure.
or race proper boats.
Okay.
Proper boats.
Like what's a proper boat?
Like those boats in the Americas.
A clipper.
No.
Oh, the Americas. Oh, those things.
Yeah,
what are
America's
those things that like out the water on hydrofoils? What are
The
those?
foilers.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Those look insane.
There we go.
The EP Powerboat Club. Is that the EP Powerboat Club?
I didn't say clippies, eh? I said clipper.
Clippies race.
Yeah.
We'll host you. They'll host one that can go around and around and around. 30. How many foot?
Which one?
Yeah, the
clipper
clippers?
boat.
Yeah.
60 foot. Can't even get it on the
60
North End
foot.
Lake, man.
A 60-foot boat will go around.
Can't even get it on the
they'll just
North End
turn
Lake.
it on its thing, on its axis.
In 2017, I went down for the ocean race down to Cape Town.
Yeah.
And I sailed on one of those boats.
Wow. Okay.
And I forget the name of the skipper. It'll come to me.
Yeah.
I was chatting to him, and then I worked out that he was a legend.
Okay.
He used to sail the 49er boats in Australia,
Okay.
which are really, really quick dinghies. It's 2-man dinghy with
Wow.
far too much sail.
Oh, okay. I was going to thought you said power and thing on the
Yeah,
back.
I know.
No,
There's
no.
a classic video of him in a classic race
Yeah.
where he was ahead of everybody in the race. It was blowing a stinking. And he was ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
And the commentators are going, okay, will he put up the spinnaker on the final leg? Will he put up the spinnaker on the
Yeah.
final leg? Because everybody's not even racing.
Yeah.
And he put the spinnaker up.
Okay.
I mean, he just showed what cojones he's got.
Yeah.
He put that spinnaker up and he just blasted.
Blasted through. And
And-
won by 16 miles.
And I was chatting to him on the boat and I said, you're that hook.
Yeah.
You're a freaking legend. Come here, let me hug you. And the hug must have worked because he let me take the helm.
Wow.
Oh, my word.
Was that
I
a-
said to him, okay, bro, which appendage would you like?
You
just cut one off.
Cut one off and
Just-
give it to you.
You can have it.
Oh, man.
You nominated, you can have
Wow. Okay.
it. Yeah, no, those boats are machines. Eh?
Your best experience on a boat, would that be your best experience on a boat? I mean, what boats do you really enjoy? What did you, was
I
there
sailed-
a
I
pinnacle?
I sailed lots of boats. Probably, yeah, there. And strangely enough, with Caro's husband Russell's got a boat called Wild
Russell
Thing.
Morgan.
Yes. And that's a Pacer 27. Now,
Okay.
the Pacer 27 was the very first
What's
boat.
it called? You said
A Pacer
no,
27.
the name that
The name is called Wild Thing.
Wild Thing. Okay, we'll look out.
Wild
Pacer
Thing.
27. Wild Thing.
my
heart sing.
Yeah. And on the Pacer, very first time I went on the Pacer, it's an asymmetric spinnaker, which is different.
Yes.
It's not a spinnaker that goes up in the front.
Okay.
It goes up from the side.
Okay.
So normally what happens when you sail on your first leg upwind,
Yeah.
you hit the top mark, you come around and you come straight back.
Okay.
But not with the asymmetric spinnaker.
Yeah.
With the asymmetric spinnaker, what happens is you get to the top mark, you turn around,
Yes.
and then you heat it up.
Okay.
So that what you're doing is you're getting a little bit of speed, and then you pop that asymmetric spinnaker.
Yes.
And on my very first run on the asymmetric spinnaker, we went from like 9 knots to 17 knots in like, must have been 2 boat lengths. And I was screaming like a girl.
Really?
It was unbelievable.
Really?
With the spray running like this. I
Wow.
thought, oh, if I die now, I'm going to be so happy.
I love to hear that because that sounds so good. I mean, that's a passion for sailing. You know, that's I love that. That's like so. You
The
pull in
Pacer
this-
was cool.
The spinnaker is the thing. You pull that in and then you're
Yeah, you just
you're hopping.
you just let it go, and then you just let it take some air,
Sure.
and then you're gone. And it's man, it was just beautiful.
All right, bro. I think we've got some quick questions to go through here. We're getting towards the end here now, Alan. Not long to go. Let's have a look at the quick questions. Rapid fire questions. All right. The first album that you ever bought?
The Trogs and Marmalade.
Trogs?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Little
And
Red
Mar-
Donkey.
I don't know that song. Was that Wild? They were singing Wild Thing now. That was a Trogs, eh?
Yeah,
That's right. Okay. Trogs.
Wild
yeah,
Thing.
That's early stuff, eh?
yeah. I collected a lot of LPs.
Okay. What's heavily played in your music playlist right now?
Ramstein.
Rammstein.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah. It's good, ja.
Das. Was? Du hast. Ja, du hast nicht. You know, they're insane, those guys. Hey?
Unbelievable. If I get to see their concert, oh man, I want to go.
Rammstein. So I know that Jens Kudela is a Rammstein fan. If somebody can tag Jens, he can tell us about
His
Rammstein.
last attempt, Brian.
Symbolize good luck.
Well done. No,
No, not.
shall I
not
put him out of his misery?
Put him out. Their power is the power of air, the ability to float upon a breeze. Oh, that's a good one.
Transformation. Yeah.
Transformation.
Okay.
Tell us, come on, tell us. Put
Okay.
us out of our misery.
You ask any sailor in the Algoa Bay,
Yeah,
if they are out in the bay
yeah,
and they see a butterfly
yeah.
at sea,
Yes.
you've got half an hour, 40 minutes to get back to land if you don't want to be in a big blow.
Oh, because it's blown it there.
Because it'll blow. It's going to blow. It's guaranteed that it'll blow. If you see that butterfly out at sea, it's going to blow.
Oh, that's a good thing to know.
And then also the whole thing about if a butterfly flaps its wings,
Yeah.
you know, there could be a tornado on the other side of the
Oh,
of
is
the
it?
earth.
That's
Yeah.
what they say.
And in fact, my hashtag is Alan predicts the winds using butterflies.
Okay. Oh, wow. Because so if you see a butterfly out to sea, you better get in fast.
Yeah, get in fast or just get your sail down and get ready to really have a blast.
All right. Lovely, lovely.
Otherwise, you've got worms.
Yes, he got worms. I don't know about that. Greg said the British team broke top speed record. What was the top speed?
Yeah, it was 90 something Ks. I think it was 92
90
or 98
Ks,
Ks, somewhere around there. On those foilers. Those foilers move. It's like 3 times the speed of the wind.
And they wipe out in those things as well. I mean, that's,
Yeah. There's an annual sailing regatta held all over the world in memory of one of the guys who was killed in the America's Cup.
oh, wow. Okay, so actually, gee whiz.
That's why you see the guys that wear helmets.
Yeah.
You know that on a boat you get a mast and you get a boom.
Yeah.
Okay, you know why they call it the boom?
Because it booms your head every time.
Because it hits your head, you know, like, it'll really go boom.
Jeez, like.
It'll kill you.
I'm sure a lot of
No,
people
it'll kill you.
Yes,
It'll kill you.
Gee, especially like that, those things.
Yeah, I mean, that thing comes around, it'll crush your head.
Oh, it's making my head feel sore already.
Yeah, that guy that I sailed with in Cape Town. God, I can't remember his name.
Somebody maybe knows.
But the guy who plays the piano on the boat. Now, the guy who plays the piano on the boat is the guy who does all the halyards and he brings all the sheets and everything together. So he's basically central. He's at the bottom of the mast. He controls the halyards are the things that go up and down. The sheets are the things that go left and right. Okay. So he controls all of those things. He actually died in the Southern Ocean. Yeah. And it was quite...
While you were on the boat, you mean?
No. I met him on the boat.
Okay.
And I was chatting to him because my preferred position is on the piano.
Okay.
I like to play on the piano.
They call it the piano.
Yeah,
That's not really... I'm a musician,
Yeah.
Alan. You must understand. I'm taking it literally here. I'm thinking, why the hell is there a piano on a yacht? Yeah. Okay, so it's this thing that moves the halyards and the...
Yeah, what happened with him was that he was needed in the Southern Ocean in the middle of the night. So he came up and he turned around to clip on, and as he turned around to clip on, so the boom came over.
Oh.
And clapped him into the sea.
Wow.
But he had his helmet on, whatever.
Yeah.
But I can tell you now, he was dead before he even hit the water.
Really, because that hit him so hard.
Yeah.
Gee whiz. That is hectic. It's a dangerous sport, this. You know, I know. Well, they make me bloody worried about
It's
going
not a
out to
story,
sea.
Michelle. It's not a story.
Come sailing with me, says Alan. Next minute you've got a hole in your head because the bloody boom smacked you on the side or the halyards got you on your nose. You know, you never know what's going to...
Yeah.
Gee whiz. Okay, so we got... we always ask musical... I like to ask musical stuff as well, you know. Your favourite solo artist? Being a piano lover.
My favourite solo artist?
Yes.
Nessun Dorma.
Yes,
Who's the blind guy?
That guy, Andrea Bocelli.
That's
Andrea Bocelli.
Yeah.
You're very good Italian.
And lots of power in that voice.
There is. Yeah, he's got some pipes. That guy can sing. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now you're thinking Rammstein.
Rammstein. What is Rammstein?
What's going on
if
with
Jens
this
is on, if Jens is checking us out, Rammstein. This is Alan's favourite. See, Carol Jean's tagged him there. Great.
Yeah.
He's a Rammstein fan and an AC/DC maniac as well. You like AC/DC as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to anything, so it's good. So
Germanic tastes in music. Yeah,
I listen to a lot of classical stuff. I listen to a lot of Scottish music. I listen to
like German.
Afrikaans music. I listen to anything, so long as it's good.
Ja nee, so you're not too fussy about what you hear. Also 'n bietjie Afrikaans, 'n bietjie sokkie moves.
No, I'm an equal opportunity lover.
Ja, sê. Mooi. You're sounding like a politician now as well. Oh, your first job ever. What was that?
Working for my father.
Electrical.
At the age of 12.
Have you shocked yourself?
Many times.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's the thing?
It's the best cure for a hangover.
It's a bit of adrenaline.
Yeah. As a youngster, I used to go to Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy, the place where you get the juice.
Yeah, I used to do the juices, and they used to do the special, which was like a fruit punch thing. But I think it was all the old juices from yesterday.
Yes.
And I get one of those, and I go down to the office, and I drink that. I think, I'm not feeling so good.
Yeah. You just shock yourself on purpose.
I'm ready now.
What kind of job is that where you have to shock yourself, put yourself through shock therapy to actually get on?
Yeah, well, I can tell you a story about my late father.
Valerie Giacconi, I would expect that from you, Valerie.
Yes.
Valerie is a solid goth. She likes all that stuff.
Good choices.
Rammstein and Bocelli too, both yes, but she's Italian, you see, as well. See, Keith Clark, punters, yes. Punters, we got the punters here, Keith. And we've got about half a bottle left. So
he's drinking more than me.
We need Stan to pop around again. Stan's my man. You know, he pops around with a bit of punters every now and again.
Very good.
Gail says, Alan, you are precious.
Oh, sweet.
He's hugging you online, a virtual hug. Look at that. All right. Do you eat food that's past its expiry date? Even if it's only a few days?
I'm
And
Scottish.
It still tastes all right and looks okay.
No, I'm going to give you an excuse. I'm Scottish.
Scottish,
I don't waste.
They'll eat anything.
I don't waste. I don't throw it away.
Soon. Thanks, Keith. Love you for that. Oh man, what's your biggest weakness?
I talk too much.
Oh, and your biggest strength?
I listen.
Oh, as well.
So there's a dichotomy.
yeah,
for you.
it is. It is.
Yeah. I've taught myself to listen.
Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, I suppose you're going to have to if you're going for councillor. You know, people like to talk.
Yeah, and people need to be able to talk and to vent.
Yeah.
It's the best thing. If people talk,
Yeah.
then you come closer to them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. If you listen,
Yeah, I'll tell you a story that maybe Michelle van der Rit will remember.
Yes.
When I used to have a monitoring arm response company as well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And we used to install alarms, we used to respond to them and blah, 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 blah,
Okay.
blah. And the standing order in the control room was quite simple.
Yeah.
If one of my clients is being broken into, or has been broken into, you have to get hold of Alan. You have to make sure that he's out of his home and on the road within 15 minutes. If he swears at you and grumbles and whatever, just ignore it.
Okay.
Just tell him he needs to go. And I did that for a number of reasons.
Yeah.
One, I cared.
Yes.
Two, to learn from that experience so that we could try and stop it the next time.
Yes.
And three, best time to sell.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
Simple, simple, simple.
Yeah.
But it comes from caring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still get staff, and I'm talking, that's now 20-something years
Yeah.
later. They still go, oh, Alan, we'll still work for you.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
okay, are you mad? Do you know what I'm like? Yeah.
I've changed.
You're the guy who used to break the telephones.
Alan can talk to you. You're right. I see Michelle saying yes.
Yeah, I can talk. Now.
She said she knows. Me. Oh, to me. Oh, she likes to talk to you. To me. Oh, it's about me. 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 Thinking about it, my very first MyPE post on the forum was about butterflies. She says.
So why don't you come sailing with me? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
But worried about the sea, seeing the butterflies out there.
Yeah, do you fly in a plane?
Hey, no, I don't know. We're going to Monte Carlo together.
Yeah. Yeah, you can sail there in an Optimist.
Yeah, fantastic.
Leave now.
We'll have to leave now if we do. Most amazing place in nature that you've ever been?
Sure.
Southern Ocean.
No, hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, John Sky is
Beautiful.
lovely. Our wild coast.
Beautiful.
Michelle says she'll work with you any day.
Stop sucking up, Michelle.
Yeah, no. You're being nice. Oh, now you're being all nice then. What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever bought? That's a good question.
That's a terrible question.
You've bought some stupid things in your life. Come on, Ellen, I know.
It's got to do with clothes.
Oh, clothes. Are you a bit of a fashion?
I used to enjoy my clothes. You know, I used to,
In the 80s, you have like
Yeah.
instinct pants and
yeah, all those
hush
things,
puppies.
all those things.
Huh?
But there must have been a fashion faux pas somewhere.
Well, the thing that you bought, you thought, oh, no, this was really crap.
Would have been some form of pants.
Pants.
Yeah.
Instinct pants with the tie, the little tie on it that you tie.
Oh, those were disgusting.
Did you get one of those ties as well? With the,
I had a piano tie.
a piano. Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, well that's
A
the.
straight piano tie.
There we go. That's you got given me the answer. Straight piano tie.
Yeah.
That's something that Ian von Memety would buy. Hey.
His daughter sang very well at the...
Fantastically.
Very
Kaz,
well.
Safari suit. Did you ever buy one of those?
No.
I didn't get one of those.
No.
No, Casimir, she sang it. And James Smith was next as well. He sang
He
fantastic.
cleaned up a bit, huh?
He did, eh? He was looking amazing.
What happened to the beard, brother?
No, he shaved just a bit of it. He shaved a bit of it.
He's going for this
still
whole...
beardy boy. Sportabouts was that fashion. That was the fashion. Sportabouts and hush puppies. Rob Taylor remembers that. Brian Wilkinson was in the safari suit days. That was another whole story.
Did you also have the long socks and the comb in the sock?
No, Chris Barnard. That's what you needed to look like, Chris Barnard. He was the guy, fashion guy. You know?
Crisp Barnard.
Chris Barnard. Oh, sorry. Okay, so something. The person that's had the biggest impact on your life. A person, somebody. There's normally a few, but
I'm going to be like really traditional and say my mother.
your mother.
Yeah.
Your mother.
My mother, maybe this is not PC to say, but my mother always says to me, you know, Alan, I'm praying for you. And I always say to her, Mom, I think you need to pray harder. And she says, why? I said, because it's not working.
Yeah, it kind of works.
No, my mother is very tolerant. She's an example.
Still around?
Very tolerant. She's still around.
Still going like a bang.
Broke her neck, replaced her hip.
Good Lord.
Found another leg, and I don't know what else, but she still gives me a hard time. So yeah, she's still there.
Lovely. Love it. I like that. That's good. Have you ever got really, really angry?
Yeah, many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask Michelle. I used to break phones.
So you like to, you get a bit violent, do you?
No.
Violence inherent in the system.
No, you know what would happen is you'd get this phone call and a client would be pretty upset.
Yeah.
And you'd listen nicely.
Yeah, and then afterwards.
You'd say, okay, you know, what can I do? Okay, this is what I'm going to do to solve it, blah, 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 blah. Okay, thanks very much for phoning. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you put the phone down. In those days, we had phones, people.
Yeah.
And then you pick the phone up just to check that he
Check
was
it's
gone.
still going.
No, to check that the client was gone. Then you go,
You couldn't.
and they would just hear me swearing.
You know, people don't. I was just saying, the children of today don't have that gift of having that phone to slam down. Wow, you bloody! That's what's the boop 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 boop. You know what the hell, bro?
Needless to say, we had a couple of spare phones. And then I'd hear giggling from the control room. And whoever was in the control room would bring a spare phone and say, here it is. But they'd be laughing. And by that time, I'm completely mortified. I go, I'm such an arsehole. Such an arsehole.
It's okay. It's okay. We all get those moments. All right. Next section. Either ors. Let's have a look at the either ors. Just a couple of them.
E-ors.
Yeah. Either ors, you got to choose. Some of these are weird. You know, Gary puts them in here, but
I'm worried about you, Hemmings.
a life full of ups and downs, extreme ups and downs, or a monotonous life.
Ups and downs.
Okay, you go for that. When I say monotonous, I could just be like, a nice stable life.
Oh, this one won't get stable. I'm not going to go there.
A live-in massage therapist or a live-in chef?
Chef.
Chef.
Although they mustn't take over my job.
The chef's going to leave anyway because it'd be like, oh my goodness, no, it's not, no.
Oh no, you must ask young John and Nicholas. I walk into the kitchen and it's got to be clean before we cook.
You see, you're going to be a right pain in the arse in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, love or money?
Love.
Love. Pop music or rock music?
Rock.
Hey. Form or function?
Function.
Oh, I'm a bit of a form lad myself.
Function.
Oh, charming or genuine?
Genuine.
I knew that. John Stockman, testing chest sizes.
John Barrow, my word. There's a blast.
Testing chest sizes. Very politically correct, I see.
Yeah.
My word.
I hope you're not drinking the pink gin there.
We won't bring that up these days, but it sounds very interesting. Painfully aware or blissfully ignorant?
Painfully aware.
Oh, no, I can see it. I can see it in your eyes.
Painfully aware.
Sue says you're a good chef. Sue Skelton is saying you're a good chef. Are you a good chef? You like a bit of cooking?
I like to cook.
Nice.
I do most of the cooking.
Nice. I like a bit of cooking myself as well, but I'm not too good. And my wife moans because I don't follow a recipe. You follow recipes?
Recipes are for amateurs.
You see, that's what I said.
Recipes are for amateurs.
Exactly. Red wine or white wine?
No wine.
Oh, no one, you're right. I should have remembered that. iPhone or Samsung?
iPhone.
Oh, I wouldn't have pegged you for an iPhone. You know, that's more very artsy, fartsy. For a function kind of guy, you would have been a formal function. Function is pretty much, you know, you go in. I think I don't know.
But
That
the
doesn't
iPhone
sound
works
right.
with my Mac. So
So you just like, okay, well, it works because you got the Mac first. So you have to use a Mac for your website stuff and that.
no, I use a Linux computer for my websites.
Linux.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's function.
Yeah.
That's certainly not form. I think you really are a Samsung guy disguised as an iPhone guy. I think.
Yeah, look tempting, eh?
Tempting. Very tempting. There we go. All right. An international vacation or a new TV?
Or a new TV.
Yeah.
The vacation.
You're an outdoorsy kind of person.
No, not the TV.
Perfect teeth or perfect hair?
Teeth.
Teeth. All right. Be homeless or in jail? I like that one. You only got one choice. Homeless or jail.
Jail. I see a lot of mates
Jail.
there, I'm sure.
You won't be able to see your friends.
So
All your friends are homeless. Have a life coach or see a therapist?
neither.
I think it's therapist.
No, I did the therapy thing. I did the therapy thing.
All right, finally, would you rathers? We got the would you rathers. All right, let's have a look. Would you rather is always interesting. Overprotective parents or neglectful parents? Would you rather have overprotective parents or neglectful parents?
Overprotective.
You like that extra bit of attention.
Yeah, needy.
Okay. Very needy. Very, very needy. Okay. Lose your hands or lose your tongue? Ooh, difficult one. Can't put up the spinnaker with your tongue.
Look, I know other people will say tongue, so I'll just go with tongue.
We lose your tongue. You won't be sailing. You'll be sailing everywhere with not speaking to anyone. Yeah, you'd have to be
I'll be getting in your face.
You'd be more of a listener. Excellent. Would you rather be eaten by a shark or a tiger? I like this one.
Shark.
Shark, because you'd be out at sea, and then that'll be it.
Yeah, it must be a big freaking shark.
Okay, let's try you. Two bites and you're done, huh?
Yeah, no, one bite.
Oh, one bite.
One bite. So I can sit there and just poke his liver every now and then. Say, I'm still here, brother.
Okay. Would you rather be a happy fool or a troubled genius?
Happy fool.
I think you are more of a troubled genius, you know, Alan. If I had to judge you just out of this thing. All right. Would you like to be smart but accomplish very little, or stupid but accomplish a lot?
Wow.
Yeah. So you're really stupid, but you accomplish a lot by some luck.
Smart.
You'd rather be smart but accomplish nothing. It's like, oh, he was a smart guy, but he did bugger all, you
Yes.
know.
Yeah.
Right, you'd
We
rather have
actually
that.
don't know him at all.
No. Would you rather live in 1968 or 2068? I should actually make that 1970 or 2070, because 1968 was the Great Flood here, which you don't want to go back to.
I'd like to be in 1968. I'd like to go to Woodstock.
Woodstock, that was 69.
Yeah.
You miss it by a year, I suppose, you know, because you'd come back after 68.
Would I?
Yeah.
You didn't
yeah.
say so.
I just made that up now. Unfortunately, you'll miss it. You'll just get the bloody flood.
Okay, well then 2070 then.
2070 will go. That'll be good. I think it'll be
reckon?
interesting, eh? Yeah, there'll be nothing left of the world, but there'll surely be some nice gadgets to play with.
Yeah, we'll all be wired into the way to go and buy
It's all
them.
be
You
robots. I don't know.
Hello, Mrs. Stratton. Which kind of baby would you like? Would you like an iPhone or a Samsung baby today? I think I'll take an iPhone.
I think it might be. Okay. Would you like to constantly feel overwhelmed by emotions or feel nothing at all? Constantly overwhelmed.
Constantly overwhelmed.
Or feel nothing.
No, constantly overwhelmed.
Okay, I'd rather have that. It's rather more exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, at least then you know you're alive.
Okay. I see Carol Jacobs finally made it online. I'm glad you're here, Carol. It took you a while. It's a Thursdays. I suppose you're waiting for the Saturdays as well.
She's
The
off
Saturday-
riding that
because
horse.
it is actually Saturday at the moment because we're rebroadcasting this on Saturday. So we are talking in the future. So we are really in the future. We've kind of moved.
Okay, but it's not 2070.
No, it's not 2070. All right, last couple here. Would you live 10 minutes from work in an apartment or in a big house an hour away from work?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. You'll take the 10 minutes in a small little, smelly little hovel. Well, I didn't say that in the beginning.
You said
it's
apartment.
smelly and it's a hovel as well.
Then I just move the office to the house.
Oh, all right. Then we move it out to the house and go 5. We all have to go on the bloody internet. So that question's a bit buggered. All right. Would you rather cheat or be cheated on? I don't know. It makes me think if you've had experience with this stuff.
You're horrible.
I
You're
am.
horrible. Okay, cheated on.
Cheated on. You'd rather be cheated on.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because that ties in with the aim story.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, you know, as a lapsed Catholic, you know,
Yes.
if you make a vow, you make a vow. Eh?
It's true. Yeah,
Even if
flagellate
you
yourself.
lapsed,
Yes.
even if you lapsed, you still keep that vow.
Well, you could go to confession and it will all be forgiven. Okay, I'm joking.
But if I go to confession, I've got to book a month.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, Father, we got a month.
Okay, would you rather be an honest asshole or a sweet liar?
I'm already an honest arsehole.
I didn't want to say it myself. You're not an arsehole. You're not an arsehole. You're not. Oh, my word. Okay. Okay, well, let's pick one more here. Would you rather... Okay, get this one.
You're going to get me
with
this
the
time.
animals, with your animals. Would you rather kill an endangered species or a convict? A guy that's been to jail.
Do I have to eat them?
No, I suppose not. You just have to kill it maliciously.
What's he been put in jail
Well,
for?
do you mean when you can eat the convict or eat the... Which one would you like to eat? The convict or the endangered species? You have to kill one. You have to choose one to kill. An endangered species or a convict. And whatever you kill, you have to eat.
No, you're not fair. Convict.
You'd rather eat the convict.
Yeah.
He could have eaten some horrible stuff during his life, you know.
So long as he's a vegan, it's fine.
Alan Straton, that comes to the end. Thank you so much for coming on board. We always ask the most embarrassing moment, but we asked that already. Anytime that anything's gone completely wrong, like at work or at thing, that's always my favorite, is when something's gone just like you think, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
What?
I can't say it's PC.
Oh dear. Oh dear, we don't know.
We're not going to go down this whole.
Okay, no. We won't go down
relationship
that
thing. We're
rabbit.
not going to go down that.
Oh, that.
No.
Oh, no. I'm not saying it doesn't have to be serious. It can be something that was funny that was wrong as well. I can see he's pondering now. Is it not PC as well?
The one thing that springs to mind.
Yes.
We were just coming from sailing.
Yeah.
My son Philip was, I don't know, 10.
Yeah.
And he had my cell phone in his hand.
Yeah.
And I was busy down below fixing something or doing something. You know what it's like. You're always doing something.
Yes.
And he's like, Dad, if you don't come now, I'll drop the phone overboard. And I'm going, Philip, for goodness sakes, please do not say those things because they will come to fruition. Dad, if you don't come now, I'm going to drop the phone overboard. And then all I heard was,
Shame, man.
and he dropped the phone. I mean,
Overboard.
it wasn't embarrassing for me. It was like,
This is something went wrong. And bad luck.
Bad luck.
I got the bad luck.
you know, that phone went to join all the pages and the
Neptune.
and the two-way radios and the other phones and the sunglasses and
guckets
everything
falling
else at the
overboard.
bottom. And of course, diving down there, it's just impossible
No,
because all that manganese ore dust is at the bottom. As soon as you go like this, it's this black cloud.
Really?
You can see nothing.
Is that in the harbour?
The harbour's disgusting.
Oh, really?
You must go down
So
to
it
the
was in
bottom.
the harbour.
Yeah, it was in the
So
harbour.
even outside the harbour, it's also the black dust.
Not too much.
Okay.
No, not
the
too
harbour
much.
because of the boats loading there, I suppose.
Yeah,
in
the
harbour.
boat's loading, and the harbour walls are there meaning to keep stuff in.
Yeah.
And it's years and years of manganese ore dust that's there. I mean, I don't know how people haven't died, but anyway.
When are they moving it? Thank you. Thanks, Michelle.
Sorry we kept you up, Michelle. You can go to bed now.
We've got time for the competition now, so don't go away. Stay there, Michelle, because we've got a competition. I'm going to play a song on the drums.
Ooh.
I'm going to play a song, indeed. But thank you very much, Alan Straton. It's been absolutely fantastic having you on board tonight. On board with me.
Super duper.
And we're going to have a competition now. If we got Fitch and Leeds to give away, a case of Fitch and Leeds, which you'll also take home tonight as well. You can also take
Non-sugar.
one. We'll have to find you one with non-sugar. Maybe I'll have to order one of those. I'll get one for you.
See.
That's all of that. But
This one.
It is that one. The pink, no sugar in it. Yes, sugar-free.
We don't drink pink unless our name is Alan.
We'll give you some of those. I'm sure I might even have a case of that in the back. I'm going to have a look. But thank you so much for coming on board. It's been absolutely fantastic and a really interesting evening. I learned a lot about sailing tonight.
It's been brilliant catching up. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. So stick your headphones in because it's going to get loud in here now.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a song that I'm going to play now. I hope this is still operational here. Yeah, there we got it. Okay. We're going to do a song, and I know the name of the song. Okay, you'll know the name of the song is quite easy, but I want to know the band that plays it. So the first one to put the band that plays this song in the comments wins an entire case of Fitch and Leeds. All right, we're going to move over to drum can. Drum can. Yeah, get this. All right, we're in. Hang on, Gary, because it's got a nice start, this thing, so I've got to get the start right as well. All right. Okay, I want the name of the band. We're still on Alan there. Here we go. Where's my drum cam? There we go. We got big pictures here. It's happening. It's up there. All right, here we go from the top. There we go. All right, ready to go.
It's the best place to be. Living in PE. Living in PE. It's the best place to be. So if you come from Cape Town, show off your Cape Townness. And if you come from Joburg, show off your Joburness. And if you come from Durban, show off your Durbanness. And if you come from PE, show off your PE-ness. PE. Living in PE. Living in PE. It's the best place to be. PE. Living in PE. Living in PE. It's the best place to be. And if you come from Johnny, show off your Johnny-ness. And if you come from Polokwane, show off your Polokwane-ness. And if you come from Vulgarness, show off your Vulgarness. And if you come from PE, show off your PE-ness. PE. Living in PE. Living in PE. It's the best place to be.
All right, we have a winner, the brothers. Carol Jean, well done, you won it. Congratulations. And we'll see you on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. On Tuesday, I don't know who we've got on Tuesday. Well, it is Lloyd from Reggae Charters. We go keeping it all in the sea. Maritime. Lloyd from Reggae Charters we're going to talk about. And we'll see what he's been doing. He's an amazing business guy. He's got a great business mind as well. And a crazy guy. So we hope to see him there. Thank you. Well done, Carol Jean Free. You won the Fitch and Leeds. Thank you to Fitch and Leeds and to Spa. And of course to Amobia, our internet. And we'll see you on Tuesday. All right.
Thank you to Alan Straton as well. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, hey!
Relax, sit down. Coming out of PE town. Drink, find a shot. Never mind your liver. Get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino's spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Have a Gino